It's FIL Sports, man. It's LeBron, man. We back to cook on another live, man. As we always do, I'm going to give you guys a few moments to get in here. We're going to push through this live. We're going to get to cooking. Obviously, as you know, we're going to cook on all topics, man. All topics. JJ, I see you requesting up to join. We're going to get y'all up here momentarily as we get through this intro. The number one thing we want to do as we push through the intro, you guys, is make sure that you guys, if you can, as you come in, if you can hit that share button in the bottom corner of your screen and share the live to your story. If you could share the live to your story or just share it to some of the people that you got in your friends, man, that'd be perfect. But salute to you guys for pulling up in here, FYF Sports, man. We got another good topic for you guys. And as you can see on the screen, it says overrated impact. And this kind of stems from a conversation that I saw GOAT James Kingdom having on his Sunday show over on GOAT James Kingdom on YouTube. And I don't want this per se to be strictly about Anthony Davis, even though that's one of the players that we're going to be using in this particular topic. I just think that that topic really exposes the flaw in eye test and how eye test, to me, is not what I would call a legitimate or valid criteria for anything. Because what one person may see is definitely not what another person might see. And in some cases, it's definitely not what the numbers, the stats, or the even outcomes project, man. It's just all over the place. So we're going to be talking about this about Anthony Davis. But, you know, as we always do with this intro, we're going to play our intro song. We're going to play our intro song. As we push through the intro, we hope that you guys are sharing the live over the last, I would say, 5 to 6 live streams. We've been well over 30K likes, so we're going to push for that again today. So again, I appreciate you guys constantly showing a lot of support for these live streams, a lot of support for the content, the uploaded videos, the follows, the likes, man, everything. Man, we've been getting a lot of feedback. And so again, we always going to be bringing you these shows. My bad that we didn't do a Saturday show this week. Obviously, Johnny has some stuff going on. I had some stuff going on. But either way, we're going to keep these shows coming. So expect another show next Tuesday. Actually, next week, I might get up to 4 lives, but definitely Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. We're going to try to stay consistent with that. But, man, I appreciate all the love you guys been showing, man. We're going to cook. We got another show for you guys today, man. It's FYF Sports. It's GOAT James Kingdom, man. We back for another show, man. Let's go ahead and cook.
Nah, that's just passion. We love the game. You already know what it is. FYF. You don't got tough skin. Might as well not even come on in. Talk to 'em. FYF, blow the whistle, man, we too official. Better check the film, we not one of them. The greatest to ever ball above the rim. They wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Cut the small conversation, debate on major levels. This the playoffs, baby, bring that pressure, we never settle. Cross and spin, getting it in, I wanna win. That teamwork got us headed to the ship again. LeBron better than MJ, cut it out. Half these fans in the stands don't know what they talking about. Half-court jumpers, crowd going wild. FYF ranked #1, you better say it loud. Intellectual talk, but fuck your feelings. Elijah 1 too overrated, Kobe still a realist. Top 10 all time, now how they cut the line. Magic Johnson, Draymond Green, one in the same kind. Fuck your feelings, fast break, stop and pull a J. He got how many rings, nothing else to say. With the team, live streaming, play by play. This the dream, full steam on the road to 100K. FYF, blow the whistle, man, we too official. Better check the film, we not one of them. The greatest to ever ball above the rim. They wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Cut the small conversation, debate on major levels. This the playoffs, baby, bring that pressure, we never settle. Cross and spin, getting it in, I wanna win. That teamwork got us headed to the ship again. Started small, then turned into big dogs. They treat me like the GM. I just make the call, no matter who my op is. I'ma stand tall, then pull up to the game fresh like I just left the mall. 100K, 100K, 100K. Check the score. We gon' bust the shot clock. Fans running to the floor. All I hear is go this and go that. Man, your team suck. Hang it up like a coke rack. I love the game, I admit it. I can't quit it. Step in front of me, man, your ankles gon' get the business. Been a legend like Moses Malone, way ahead of my time. This the greatest sports show ever. I just had to remind. FYF, FYF, blow the whistle, man, we too official. Better check the film, we not one of them. The greatest to ever ball above the rim. They wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Cut the small conversation, debate on major levels. This the playoffs, baby, bring that pressure, we never settle. Cross and spin, getting it in, I wanna win. That teamwork got us headed to the ship again.
FYF Sports, man. Go James Kingdom, man. TikTok takeover. We back again, man. Been a crazy week. I've been busy all week, man. We've been having games all week, man. Crazy tournament. Our season's about to start winding down, coming to a close, man. Doing more and more TikToks, man. Getting so much feedback. And I'm telling y'all, man. And you know, it's really starting to be a revelation. The revelation is starting to be very clear, man. It's really starting to look and sound as if there's a lot of people out there that struggle to talk the game of basketball without biting off of a GOAT James Kingdom or FYF Sports talking point. And that's just the ultimate. That's just the ultimate reality of what I just been hearing. That's just the sad reality of it. And again, take it for what it's want. There's a few. Obviously, there's some original creators out there. So you know, sometimes when I pull up to King Shy Solomon, Juan Boy, some of these guys' live streams, Jules, you know, unique takes, I see it. But for the most part, it's just a lot of crying about what we say or how we see the game. And you know, everybody is entitled to their opinion. But again, what is it worth, you guys? I want y'all to really think about this. What is it worth to cry about our opinion if you're not willing to have an opinion of your own, at least on the same topic? That's one of the biggest gripes that I have about the people that cry about what me or GOAT James Kingdom says. If you cry about it, have an alternative. You know, for example, I hate 2-3 zone. You might, and I might say, you know, I might tell you guys about how I love man-to-man defense. If you come up here and cry about man-to-man defense without giving me an alternative, how valuable is anything that you say? Now, that just stems with all topics. But look, y'all, today's topic, man, let me see if GOAT James Kingdom is back here. Let me get GOAT James Kingdom up here to cook, man. Oh, okay. We don't have a GOAT James Kingdom in here yet, man. If GOAT James Kingdom is not here yet, I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys up in the backstage. I just want to set the foundational. Salute to Jules Compton in the chat. I see him in there. Always, again, that's one of the content creators, you guys. Every time I pull up, it's always something original. It's always something unique. It's not always the same thing. It's not always biting off what other people say. Salute to Jules Compton in the chat, man. Always cooking up, man. Make sure y'all go follow him on TikTok. But and it's that's what I'm saying. And I'm sure we don't always see the eye to eye on certain talking points. But again, have your own talking points, man. Have an opinion and stand on it, and then stand on it. So today's show, y'all, when I say overrated impact, man, overrated impact, am I saying that Anthony Davis is overrated? No, nobody is going to say that Anthony Davis is overrated. That's not what I'm saying. For example, very similar to when I said Hakeem Olajuwon. overrated. Or very similar to when I said Kobe Bryant, overrated. It's always in a certain context because we all know that these are all great players. So when I was talking about Hakeem Olajuwon, overrated, it was in the sense that I feel like a lot of people overrate him and place him in the top 10 as a place where I don't think he belongs. Same with Kobe Bryant. When I say overrated, it's not that he's overrated. He's a great player. I just think that until he passed, I never saw him in anybody's top 10. He was always consistently fell 11, between 11 and 20. But when he passed, I saw a lot of sympathy votes for him, and he got propelled up into the top 10. And then now I'm seeing him in people's top 3. And then when we talk about Anthony Davis, this stems from a conversation that GOAT James Kingdom was having on his channel. He was talking about Anthony Davis and Anthony Davis's impact with the Lakers. You know, everybody likes to talk about Anthony Davis and his defense with the Lakers. But outside of 2020, when the Lakers had a really good defensive team, great defensive players, front court, back court, much younger version of LeBron. So there's some things left to be desired in that year when you talk about Anthony Davis. Outside of 2020, have we overvalued and overrated Anthony Davis as not as an offensive and, more importantly, as a defensive player? And I was hearing people talk about it because obviously the Lakers now traded Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic. He's traded for Luka Doncic. And so now we all know, we all can see the obvious trade-off there. The obvious trade-off here is significant offensive impact with Luka. But the trade-off is that zero defensive impact whatsoever. And so the first thing you hear a lot of people say in this conversation is, well, yeah, the Lakers can't defend. How are they going to defend? They can't defend nothing now. No Anthony Davis is there. But then I'm sitting back thinking, well, I saw Anthony Davis in the playoffs twice versus Denver. Very, very limited, very marginal impact defensively. He wasn't doing anything defensively to slow up Nikola Jokic. He didn't do anything defensively to help slow up Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, or Jamal Murray. There was no significant impact there. He's largely just been a rim protector that just sits in drop coverage. And year after year, I constantly just watch teams target him in drop coverage and do whatever they wanted. While Anthony Davis did, yes, collect a few blocks at the rim, there was never a sense that his defense was making this Laker team look elite. Then we had the trade happen, right? Then we have the trade happen. Luka gets there. The Lakers put a more versatile lineup in. But then all of a sudden, you know, and I know there's been ups and downs and flurries, but when they did acquire Luka, all of a sudden the defense looks a little bit more fluid, versatile. I don't know, you guys, man. Now, I don't know if the drop coverage was by scheme or was because Anthony Davis just did not want to tire himself out defending on the perimeter. I don't know which it was. I don't know which one it was. But just like we see Luka and Austin Reeves get targeted, the one thing you cannot deny is that Anthony Davis in the playoffs was getting targeted by teams in the pick and roll because he was always sitting in drop coverage. That's just a fact. Now, you can take it for what it's worth. I know. I do know that AD still, he's an elite defender, especially at the rim. Yes, we'll give him that. 10 out of 10 there. But to try to simply ignore the fact that he was getting targeted, to ignore the fact that Nikola Jokic was pulling Anthony Davis away from the rim, to mitigate his ability to rim protect, that in a sense is targeting him. That's an exploit. We're literally using Jokic as a decoy just to keep you away from the rim. And then when you are closer to the rim, we're just putting you in drop coverage, or we're just putting you in pick and rolls where we know you're going to be in drop coverage. And now you have Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray and literally every single Denver Nugget player just bombing threes in his face. For the fans that think that the Lakers losing Anthony Davis was this humongous defensive loss, I want to know what you guys saw. What were you guys seeing on the court that I was missing? Because the Lakers couldn't defend the three-point line with Anthony Davis, and they still can't defend the three-point line without him. I mean, there's really not much has changed defensively. They still are a very average to below average defensive team. This is with or without Anthony Davis, on top of the fact of Anthony Davis' ability to be even in the lineup fluctuated. We got Jules Compton and Chase, this for sure, but Steph did the same thing, and Steph got clamped. Maybe you're talking to somebody in the chat. Jules, he says, yeah, they heavily rely on AD. Agree. Who relied on AD? I don't think the Lakers did not rely on AD defensively. How can you rely on somebody that's getting targeted on defense? If you're getting targeted on defense, how are we relying on you? You're the victim now on defense. I mean, and I know this is a harsh conversation because people have it set in their minds that AD's is a great player. I think AD's a great defensive player. But to this day, I can never understand why AD would always drop in the pick and rolls. And this is something, you guys, this is not something that we just talking about. This is something that's in the film. We've seen it in the film time and time again. And, I would hate to have to pull the film just to show this again. It's wild. Let me go ahead and get you guys up here. Salute to King James Clip. We got LD. We got Tiger. We got JJ. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting y'all up here. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Oh, man, that's a lot of y'all.
What's good, FYF?
What's good, y'all?
FYF? Lamar.
Appreciate y'all getting up here, man. And also, y'all, if you got live mics, man, just make sure if you know you got background noise, just make sure you mute your mic. Other than that, man, feel free to chime in on the conversation whenever you feel free to, man. Y'all thoughts on this, man? This is more than just about Anthony Davis. This is about a lot of players. I think this we see this with a lot of players. Where once it seems like the media or fans give you an attribute, no matter how good or bad you are, they're always gonna say Anthony Davis is this elite defender. Like, he always has this attribute, and I think that's the biggest misconception. I don't think Anthony Davis with the Lakers outside of 2020, and I think 2020 was mostly the perimeter defenders, not AD. But I don't think he was the elite defensive stopper that most people claim. But maybe you guys saw something different, man. King James Clip, you was up here first. What you got?
I agree about last time
Your mic breaking up.
defender like that was 2020. All right, just let somebody else go. I'm gonna get into a better spot. I'm not in a good spot right now.
I got you right here. I got you. We got LD up here. Oh, let me go to LD real quick. LD, what's good, man?
What's good, FYF?
Chilling, man. What's good? What you got on this, man?
Like, what you mean about overrated impact?
Man, I just explained it for about 20 minutes, man.
I wasn't here for the whole 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. I got you. Overrated impact meaning I think Anthony Davis was labeled as a great defender, but when he was with the Lakers, largely he never had a great defensive impact. I don't even think he had a great offensive impact on the Lakers. The fact that, I mean, when you look at both sides of the ball, even offensively, Anthony Davis cannot function if there's not a playmaker on the court. We saw this against Denver. How many fourth quarters Anthony Davis couldn't score solely because LeBron wasn't in the game. If he doesn't have a facilitator that can facilitate to him, he's absolutely worthless. All right, he struggles to operate late in shot clock. He needs to be in the right spot. He held the ball too long many times. They operated late in the shot clock too often with Anthony Davis. That was bad. Defensively, he was always in drop coverage. Always in drop coverage. Always in drop coverage. To the tune of it seemed like every guard in the league could have their way with the Lakers. Every guard. I'm watching bummy guards. I'm talking about Sensei Swansu. So just you name random guards coming straight out to G League would see the drop coverage and their eyes would light up, get big as hell, and they would start cooking. And I'm not joking. Like, hold on, there's a guy. What's his name? He was with Dallas. Who was the dude? Who was the guard with Dallas that just bombed him for a whole bunch of threes? I mean, really, just go around the league.
Jaden Hardy.
Now, not Jaden Hardy. It was another dude, man. I think he had his
Nembhard.
career high. Bro, Nembhard had his way, but you're running through names yet. They cooked as well because
D'Angelo?
No, D'Angelo didn't do nothing. He's done. He's cooked. No, not D'Angelo. But for the most part, like it was kind of like Jordan's 88 year. Everybody ate. Everybody ate when they saw Anthony Davis. But because people were so thirsty to label Jordan as a great defender, they just ran with the narrative. That's really a good comparison. 88 Jordan and Anthony Davis are very similar. Because fans think they're great defenders, but when I look at what's going on, I don't see great defense. So we got but hold on, who was that about to cook? Who was that about to cook first? Was that Olo?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. When King James signal went out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So when we talk about the defensive side, right? I'm not gonna lie. If Anthony Davis didn't have a great defensive impact for the Lakers post 2020, I'm sold. I was sold because I thought that up until maybe let's say 21, the next year, the only thing that happened was him getting injured. But I think he had a good impact offensively and a great impact defensively. And then we can skip 22 because he was hurt. He only played like 40 games. 23, I think he was very impactful on the defensive end when we went to the Western Conference Finals, especially in that Golden State and that Memphis series. You know what I'm saying? But if he doesn't have a great impact defensively, I'm sold because he had series and moments where he was our best defender and arguably you can argue that he was the second best or third best or even the best defender for some people in the league during those stretch of seasons 2020 through 23.
You know what's so funny that you said those two playoff teams, Golden State and Memphis, in those years?
Yeah.
Funniest part about it is AD can have success against teams that don't run a lot of pick and roll. Right? See, and the Warriors were notorious for split action. Yep, Golden State's notorious for split action. So him sitting in drop coverage is almost perfect for split action. Mm-hmm. And but again, so I can see his impact there. But there's just not enough teams in the league that runs a split action offense. Most teams run a ton of pick and roll. And that's why I say in large part, this was a take that Johnny said, y'all, that I had been thinking in my head. I just never said it aloud. Johnny just said it aloud because he wasn't scared of the backlash. But I'm telling y'all, there's a lot of truth in what he said. The truth is in the film. But then even when we go to the film, then it comes down to what do you understand about defense for it to even make sense, man. We got Johnny up here. Johnny, what's good, man? You with us yet?
Peace and blessings, fellas. I'm here, man. What's good? My bad, Lamont, man. I'm late because I was actually watching your show on YouTube. And I got caught up in listening to Glore on YouTube. And I'm like, yo, this fool is saying the most silliest stuff on YouTube. So that's my bad. That was my bad. I was waiting for you to send me the message. But like I said, I just got caught watching the YouTube show. But I hear y'all talking about Anthony Davis. Is this predicated on what happened on today's show?
Yes. Y'all were cooking.
Oh my goodness, man. These dudes love this Anthony Davis stuff. I don't know why they want to defend Anthony Davis so bad, man. I don't know why they love Anthony Davis. I don't know what he did for everybody to feel like Anthony Davis is gonna make the Lakers a championship team, or he man. Again, everything I said about his defense is available in the film, like Lamont said, man. The man he's not a good defensive anchor. It's just that simple. He's just not. He's just not. And then to compare him to Rudy Gobert is even hilarious.
Yeah,
It's even
how
more
did
funny.
how did Rudy Gobert come up? Because I thought that was a good point you made. Who was saying that Anthony Davis is comparable to Rudy Gobert defensively?
Because they were saying, because we were telling them how, because they were mad because New World was basically saying, listen, man, Jamal Murray was cooking Anthony Davis, right? And he was saying that, and I was just trying to say, well, listen, the reason Anthony Davis is being targeted is because Anthony Davis doesn't want to come out and guard nobody outside of 20 feet. And they were saying, like if Rudy Gobert does that. Oh, no, that's not what they said. They said, what center does that? And I told them, Rudy does that. And Rudy does do that. Rudy does go guard guys 20, 25 feet from the rim. He literally does that. Like, he's not afraid to do that. Does he get cooked? Of course, sometimes he gets cooked. He's a 7-footer. He doesn't have the same quickness, but he still goes out there and guard it. Your defense is not a liability because he doesn't want to go out and guard. Like, you can still play good team defense because he's going to go out there and guard that guy. Now, and so that's how the Rudy Gobert started, because they don't like Rudy Gobert. They like to bring up Rudy Gobert as if Rudy Gobert is not the greatest defensive big man in today's NBA by far. Like, he's that good. The only person that I could put close to him is Bam Adebayo. Other than that, there's no other center that's as great as Rudy Gobert. I don't know what people be seeing when they see Rudy Gobert. I don't know what they see. So they brought up some nonsense Clippers series to talk about Rudy Gobert and how he got torched because they were torching him going 5 men. And I was like, please show me this footage. And when we go look at the film, again, we saw Rudy Gobert's dominance on defense. But obviously it got hectic and chaotic because Brandon gets zesty at times. You know it's zesty when you got Brandon Katz and Herm on your side. Can't get more zesty than that. Can't get more zesty than that.
No, I think Rudy Gobert and Anthony Davis are light years apart. There's not too many players in NBA history I would compare to Rudy Gobert. And what you said was key. Rudy Gobert will at least go out there and defend. Anthony Davis will do everything possible to not go on that perimeter to go defend. Rudy Gobert will step up to the challenge. Late game, start of the game, it don't matter. He will take that challenge time and time again. And yes, sometimes he will cook up. But the only reason why we can see him get cooked on the perimeter is because when that pick and roll happens, he's willing to step up and guard that guard. Anthony Davis would see Jamal Murray coming off the screen. That man would drop all the way down to the rim. I'm talking about you seeing Austin Reeves, Vanderbilt, Hachimura. You watching all these guys fight for their life over Nikola Jokic, one of the biggest people in the NBA, just fighting to just get back to their man. That's what the film show. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why he would always do that. I don't know why people call that good defense. It's not good defense to me. He says, well, I don't know your name because your name is 3 fast food emojis. So I don't know, man. So AD doesn't defend the perimeter now? Correct. Yes. No, AD does not defend the perimeter. He does everything possible to avoid defending on the perimeter. That's why he's always in drop coverage.
Yeah, they're going to talk about him when he played with the Pelicans. And like I told him, while the Pelicans had the worst defense in basketball. Again, don't come tell me about what he does when Rudy Gobert be leading top defenses, man. Like, that's the point. Like, Anthony Davis is not leading top defenses. He's not. He's not making none of that better. The only time Anthony Davis looks good is when he has good defenders on his side. Like a Drew Holiday. Like a Rondo. Like a Caruso, a KCP, a LeBron James.
You know why? You know why a lot of people don't like this? This is kind of a nasty, because it's the revelation will come down to if AD wasn't the most impactful defender. In some years, you could argue it was LeBron when AD was there. And that's what I don't think what some people want to give to LeBron.
Ooh-wee.
That's what I think they don't want to give. Because I'm talking about most impactful defender. And when we're talking about defensive anchor, right? Anchor. Like, and if y'all listen to what Ajani said, he didn't say Ajani was a garbage defender. He says he cannot be your anchor. 2 different things. Rudy Gobert can be your anchor. Draymond Green can be your anchor. Kawhi Leonard, Scottie Pippen, these guys can be your anchor. Anthony Davis cannot be your anchor, y'all. He cannot. You're never going to be anybody's anchor sitting in drop coverage all the time. What instructions you going to yell out? I'm not picking him up on the perimeter. I'll be in drop. You chase over, try to fight through Jokic and defend 2 people. That what you gonna tell him? Come on, man. We got more people up here. Jules, man, what's good?
What's up, Lamont?
Chilling, man. What you got on this?
I think there's some truth to what we're talking about when in terms of the film. Like, I do think that Anthony Davis in 2023, you bring up a good point, right? He's being able to be put in drop coverage in those split actions against Steph and the Warriors, because you see a statistical drop off and them just not be as comfortable getting to the rim against Anthony Davis. I do think that Rudy Gobert is way better in terms of being an actual rim protector than Anthony Davis. But in terms of the rim protector and the task to do this, because Johnny, you were talking about the only other person in that conversation to you is Bam, and I think that has some merit. However, I think my personal values in terms of drop coverage is depending on the scheme, who's running it and that kind of thing. But there's people who still have impact in a drop coverage, and it's inconsistent. Like a person like a Victor Wembanyama, who just lives and breathes in drop coverage. And there's, a whole bunch of teams who are high 3-point shooting teams that will just go around a screen, and Wemby's 15 feet back, basically at the free throw line, they just shoot. So my question is, where does this then align for a true rim protector who's like uncomfortable being switched onto a somebody who can put the ball on the floor, like a wing or a high value, true value point guard? Or do we value somebody who can guard 1 through 5, the versatility aspect of being a versatile defender, like a Bam, like a Draymond or something like that? Where do our values lie?
It has to be with the people like Bam and Draymond, because of the type of NBA that we have. You can't stay in drop coverage all the time. You're going to get destroyed in those situations, which is why people don't like the Denver Nuggets, right? That's what Jokic does a lot. He plays a lot of drop. Jokic is not going to be out there and trying to play no defense out there. Jokic's not trying to do that. He's really not. He's gonna literally wait for you to come to him. But the difference between him, to me, the difference between Joker and AD is that AD is an elite rim protector. He's an elite shot blocker, but he doesn't protect the paint. Joker and like Wemby protect the paint. They don't allow you to just come into the paint and do whatever you want to. You dribble in and dribble out. You're not just gonna get an easy shot. It's gonna either be a contested shot that you're taking at going at them, or you're gonna just dribble out of the paint. You're not gonna pass the ball. You're not gonna keep the offense moving, the ball moving. You're gonna just have to dribble out, and that's what you see a lot from Wemby. Wemby forces guys to. That's why I love people like Bam and Wemby and Gobert, because you dribble into that paint in the drop coverage, and guess what you're doing? Nothing but dribbling back out.
Right, you're gnashing and all that kind of
stuff. Embiid, Prime Embiid had that same impact too.
That's, you see what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I always say. To me, an elite defensive anchor, he protects the paint, because once the ball gets to the paint, you're almost at a disadvantage defensively anyways. So you have to try to control how much you let people get to the paint and how much they can do when they even get in there. You can't just say, well, I'm just going to protect the rim. If you take this shot at the rim and I'm going to attempt to block it, that's it. Like, no, because sometimes they get in there to collapse the defense to make that pass. So you gotta cut off passing lanes. You gotta cut off driving lanes. You gotta play more than just protect the rim.
I guess another question, if you don't mind me going again, is AD has a unique value in terms of, and I was saying it in the comments before it came out, and thank you, Lamont, for kind of like reading it out. But AD has a unique value in creating and ending possessions, not in terms of, blocking a shot or like deterring somebody from the rim, but getting an offensive or defensive rebound, or getting a causing a 24-second violation, like a live ball turnover. Even in today's age, like today, before he went down, he's creating and ending the most possessions in a half court setting in terms of just minutes played and that kind of stuff. So does that go into the evaluation of a defensive player as well?
I mean, if you're talking about defensive rebounding, he's a good defensive rebounder. He's not bad there. That's ending possessions. but I don't know about him creating. Because to me, a defensive creator is, for one, the guy who steals the ball, because that's you keep possession that way.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Davis blocks a lot of shots. I'm not going to say that he is. Like I said, he's an elite rim protector. That I'm not going to take away from him. But in today's NBA, guys are elite at finishing. Guys are elite at shot creation. They're not going to just take up a bunch of bad shots on top of Anthony Davis. So you have to force a lot of bad shots. You have to force a lot of bad possessions. And I don't think Anthony Davis forces enough bad shots or bad possessions.
Okay.
And I also think
I
that with his shot blocking, I mean, let's just give him a crazy number. Let's say he averaged 5 blocks in a game. I don't think shot blocking is as valuable anymore, because 5 blocks a game in today's game does not stop people from attacking the rim. If you block
Bingo.
Maxi's shot, do you think Maxi or Ja Morant is not going to come back the next time? Or, these guys are going to come back and they're going to finish more than you block their shot. That's the problem with rim protection. And when we talk about bigs that are in drop coverage, the bigs that are in drop coverage are the bigs that we say aren't elite defenders. Now, why does Anthony Davis get this special consideration? Because when you talk about ending possessions, well, Nikola Jokic ends a ton of possessions. Deflections, was one of the top players in the league in steals. I mean, so there's attributes, and somebody has some background noise. There's like a little bit of movement if you can mute your mic. But again, I mean, nobody classifies Nikola Jokic as this elite defender, right? When you are when your coach feels he has to constantly put you in drop coverage, that tells me that your coach believes that you're a liability to some degree. Because nobody's going to tell Bam to go into drop coverage when you know he's mobile enough to go defend. So,
no, that's fair. I think that in terms of, like, you brought up the deflections with Jokic. I defend Jokic defensively, because I don't think he's, like you said, he is in drop coverage. However, you talk about the deflections and all this kind of stuff. I think he really is underrated when it comes to his defensive IQ. He has active hands, like you said. He's being able to put people in spots. He's a good communicator and stuff like that. And I do think that there's value there. He just doesn't have the frame and mobility, because he's damn near 300 pounds and trying to carry them offensively to do something on defense. But I do think that he still has the mind to see where people are going, cuts, being able to rotate properly. He's just slow at it.
Yeah, and the unfortunate reality of defense is if you're slow at it, you're probably, in most cases, not an elite defender.
Yeah.
It's just,
and that's why I got killed by saying that I thought that Joker played better defense than Anthony Davis, and not as an individual defender, but as a, like I said, quote unquote defensive anchor. Joker's smarter. Joker, again, he protects the paint. He understands he can't go out there. Teams barely target him like they target Anthony Davis. Because Anthony Davis is gonna literally let you do what you want to do, bro. He's gonna let you he's gonna let you go into the paint. He's gonna let you make a pass. He's gonna let you dribble everywhere, wherever you want to dribble to. He's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, Joker's smart. Joker's gonna dribble you. He's gonna make you dribble to the help defender. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna do that. If you get a shot over him, then that's it. He's not gonna do a stupid foul. He's just a smarter defender. That's just really it. And I don't know why people
Johnny,
don't
I
see
agree.
that. Mm-hmm.
And Johnny, I agree to a certain degree about the rim protecting the rim, but a lot of times it's like layups. Certain times he gives up uncontested layups, and I'd be like, really, bro? Like,
he don't contest shots.
Lay the ball up.
He don't contest shots because a lot of those shots can end up being, or those contests can be fouls. Right, you got to be smart. Right, you got to be smart. It's already too late. He understands that. That's what I'm saying. That's a part about being smart. Anthony Davis
can't get in foul trouble. He's the best player on the floor. He can't get in foul trouble.
Exactly, and not for no silly fouls, not for no easy bucket. That's okay. That's one bucket. We're gonna keep going because we play team defense. Next time we're gonna find a way to keep them from getting to this spot. We're gonna make sure that's the point, man. Today's NBA, you got to keep guys from getting to their spots, bro. You got to stop that. You can't let dudes do whatever they want to do whenever they want. Like Lamar said, that they're too good to be worried about you and what you do. That's the whole point. There's got to be a team structure around it. So,
there's very few defenders where, like, when you listen to KD talk about the defenders that defend him the best, there's very few Tony Allens. There's very few prime Kawhi Leonard. There's very few Rudy Goberts. There's only a handful of defenders that can really stop you from doing what you do in this league. And what I saw with Anthony Davis was Anthony Davis didn't stop Jokic from doing what he do. He didn't stop nobody else. He didn't stop Aaron Gordon. He stopped Michael Porter Jr. He didn't stop anybody from doing what they do. Like, I don't think I'm wrong for saying that. I think the only reason why he was effective versus the Warriors in that one playoff series that y'all saw, because the Warriors run split action. And you sitting in drop right where the guys are running split action right into. So it's somewhat effective to that degree. Outside of that, I mean, yeah, the blocks look good when they happen, but when the teams are raining down threes, it don't look so good. I mean, I don't know what y'all. I mean, I'm literally. Johnny played a clip. I'm watching Hachimura fight for his life over Nikola Jokic, and Anthony Davis is just standing there, just staring him down. And I was just like, man, do something.
No, I've showed them clips. I've showed them clips of Bam Adebayo covering space from the weak side to the strong side, back to the weak side, because that's what you have to do with today's NBA. You can't have no big man sitting around here just telling, no, just direct them to me. I'm just going to block the shot. Now you got some guard dribbling, like Lamar said, downhill, just all types of space in front of him and options in front of him. And you got special ed student Anthony Davis over here that don't know what to do. He don't got his hands up. He don't got his hands out. He don't got nothing. He just waiting to block a shot. Come on, man. I don't be wanting to hear this stuff, bro. Like I said, I'm gonna be hating on Anthony Davis. This has come from me watching the Lakers. That's what I told you. This is me watching the, and then me watching Bam. Like, I see why the Heat have great defense. I watch Bam cover space. I watch him deter players from dribbling. They dribble all the way they could be under the rim, and they can't do nothing but dribble all the way back out to the 3-point line. And they have to reset their offense.
Hold on, we gotta get HG up here. He's invoking the LeBron James clause, which means he's bringing LeBron up. That means he's bringing LeBron up in the AD conversation. Come on up, HG. Explain to us why we wrong. Because I'm curious to see you explain some of the video that we have. I would love to see you break some of this video down and explain how AD is playing great. But again, HG, you have
to get ready. Yeah, Lamar, you can drop me. I just got a question for y'all real quick because I think this is a good conversation with preferring the switchability over the rim protection. AD, Wemby, Rudy, these are guys who decrease like the percentage that teams attack the rim, which is obviously the most efficient shot in basketball, right? How much do you guys really value that? Because yes, you might see guys like Rudy or like, AD who are in drop coverage, who aren't switching out, especially the version of AD that we saw with the Lakers later in the tenure when he moved to the 5, when he gained more weight and wasn't that switchable out in the perimeter. But he is decreasing the amount of times that teams attack the rim. You know what I mean? So just by being out there, teams are just choosing not to attack the rim.
Who, AD?
AD was AD when he was with the Lakers early on his tenure. Wemby, Rudy, these are guys who, I know Wemby, he decreased. I think there was he decreased when he was on the court, the teams attempting the shot at the rim by like 28%. Like that's almost a fifth of shots that teams attempt at the rim.
So
like, you guys value that?
So you do know that's tracked analytically, correct?
Right.
It's called rim deterrence.
Right.
The person that was the player that was number one in rim deterrence last year, you guys say is a bad defender. So again, rim deterrence is basically when people see you in a zone in a specific area of the floor, you not going over there. The player that was number one in rim deterrence last year was Nikola Jokic. You know who was? You know who was never top 25? Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis was getting targeted. It gets so bad that it looks like he's getting targeted. They attack him. He gets blocked. He gets a lot of blocks because he gets attacked so much. People don't even drive Nikola Jokic's way by the numbers. They don't even drive his way.
Why do you think that is? They're not driving his way because you think that they have a better chance of like.
You gotta ask them. You gotta ask these guards that's driving in all crazy driving. When they see Anthony Davis, you gotta ask yourself, why are they attacking this man head on? Pull up
And why do you
jumpers,
think that is,
step
Lamar?
back
Why do you?
threes, layups, dunk packages at the rim, constant attack barrage that led to the Lakers constantly not being able to defend anybody because they would put AD in the pick and roll. I mean, I don't why it is. I don't know why. I'm just telling you what happened. I mean,
I
if
want
you
You
to
know why?
honestly.
Because
I want to look at these stats.
Anthony Davis is only good at blocking shots. He's only good at protecting the rim. He's
Man,
not good
AD's
in
weak
the
as shit,
paint.
man.
In the paint, you can do whatever you want once you get
AD's
into
weak.
the paint with Anthony Davis. He's gonna let you get into the paint because all he's trying to do is block your shot at the rim. He's not trying to defend the paint.
I'm interested. I'm interested in looking at these numbers, Lamar.
I'll
You
pull it
said
up
the
for you.
rim deterrence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
pull it up
interested
for
in
you.
looking at this
Yeah,
because I
bro,
do because I am one of those people that think that Jokic is underrated as a defender just because of how good of a like I see him calling out plays before they
Yeah.
happen, while they're
no, you don't
while
see
teams are
Anthony
trying to set
Davis
up
doing
plays.
that. Anthony Davis is not a floor general at all.
No,
He's
No,
definitely not doing that.
he's
no.
hey, trust me,
LeBron,
Offense or
LeBron
defense?
calls everything out on defense. AD is out there
yeah,
just
no,
Yeah,
just
he
with his
did.
eyes
23
big.
100%.
His
23 and
eyes is just
24.
big and wide. He's just looking there. He just his
Yeah,
eye because
He
you
did it
know he's
last
just
year too.
bro. Anthony
yeah,
Davis is
no,
a
he's
great rim protector. He's one of the best rim protectors with his athleticism. But again,
listen, I
how
agree with you.
it's just
So
not
go ahead.
like if in the '90s when there are so few possessions in a game, those blocks mean more. But in this game, there's a premium, every team focuses on more shot attempts, more attempts on goal, operate early in the shot clock. Scores getting ran up to 120, 116, 115 a game. Your 3-4 blocks mean absolutely nothing. It means you're a far more valuable defender if you're able to step up 8, 10, 15 times a game and disrupt the offense. If you can do that, now you are disrupting. But if you just telling me that some of your blocks in some cases might even go back to the offensive team and put back up for a bucket, if that I mean it looks good for highlights. Might go out of bounds, let them reset. They'll run an ATO or baseline under the basket out of bounds and still score. It looks and sounds good, but that drop coverage was getting the Lakers absolutely bombarded, especially the Denver
Yeah,
Nuggets, man.
I think it's definitely like their personnel. Like for example, I'm a Celtics fan, and we switch everything, especially when in 2024, when Al Horford was out there and KP went down, we were switching everything. And that's just part of the reason why we were able to like kind of neutralize Luca to a certain degree was because Luca's a player that likes to take advantage of mismatches, specifically like the other big men, like Rudy Gobert, like how he did Rudy Gobert in the Western Conference Finals the series before. And with Al Horford, he couldn't do that. I mean, he couldn't do that with Jason Tatum. He couldn't do that with Drew Holiday. Couldn't do that with Derek White. So like I definitely see the benefit of having a guy who's switchable out in the interior, and that's not just a rim deterrent. You know what I mean? So I definitely see the value in that. But I would love to see that stat though, because Jokic is a good rim protector to me, or a good defender to me. But I don't understand why teams would choose to not go at him less than they go at AD. I just don't see it. Just more of like not even just like a as a defender. I just effort wise, Jokic to me just one of the like AD has a low motor, but Jokic at times defensively even has a worse motor. so I just don't understand why teams would choose to attack AD more than Jokic.
Hey, you got it. You got it. It could be just it's a team defense. I mean, a lot of things lead to that, but that's what the numbers say. If you value somebody just being somebody not getting attacked, Jokic just doesn't get targeted a lot. Why that is, I don't know. But whatever Denver's doing defensively, he just does not end up in these compromising situations where he's constantly getting attacked by guards over and over. What you want to attribute to that? You got to talk. You got to maybe there's more film to be looked at, but he did not get
I think
targeted like
a lot of these stats like I see like for example like players that have the highest blow by rates in the NBA, a lot of them tend to be like elite 3-point shooters because defenders are intentionally running them off the 3-point line and then they're getting blown past. But the stat will tell you that they're a better like a guy like Luke Kennard is a better at getting by his defender Zion or someone like that. You know what I mean? So I think what I've learned about analytics is like if they don't have context behind them, it's like a tool. You don't have the context behind them. It can skew a
I
lot of
think
stats to say something.
the better stat to look at is opponent field goal percentage when players on the floor in the paint. If you're a rim protector.
Yeah.
And the teams that have a really good guy at lowering the other team's field goal percentage in the paint usually find themselves in conference semis or conference finals or finals. And like that's the real value when you're Rudy Gobert. AD doesn't really shift the other team's field goal percentage in the paint as much as you'd think he is because he's a good shot blocker. But like what Johnny was saying, like he's not shutting down the paint. He's just like looking for a shot block. You know what I mean? Like if that makes sense to you. Like AD's like he's not a stopper. He's not like a paint stopper. Like he's good at getting blocks, help side.
Who would you
like shit
classify
like
as
that.
a paint stopper? Like Rudy? You think Rudy's a paint
Yeah, like
stopper?
the stats say that Rudy is. Stats say that if Rudy Gobert is on the floor, the other team is not shooting very well in the paint, and the easiest shot is the shots closest to the basket. So you're gonna have to turn into a 3-point shooting team to beat the Timberwolves.
Yeah, Rudy.
Bam.
Yeah, Rudy, Wemby, Chet, Mobley, all the same things apply to them.
Meanwhile,
They
AD, you could probably do both.
Yeah, they post up crazy stats. Like the opponent field goal percentage is really low against them. They have their rim deterrence is really good. Right when they're near the basket, their contested shot rate is like really high too. So yeah, I mean when you look at the best shot blockers in the league.
Okay, so this is rim protection analytics right here, and y'all can take this for what it's worth, because this combines a lot of different things. Let me drop this to the back.
Oh shit! Yeah, this is accurate.
Okay, so basically it breaks down rim protectors into multiple categories. So basically it's going to define rim protectors as elite interior defenders who anchor their team defense, right? And this is what A. Johnny said. You see the key word there? Anchor the team defense. They excel at blocking shots, securing defensive rebounds, deterring opponents from attacking the paint. Their defensive presence is often concentrated near the basket, right? This is for last season, okay? So here we go right here. So first we got, and I want you guys to see the combination of metrics that they used. All right. So they have their crafted DPM. I think that's just a combination of all of these combined. They have the block percentage, defensive rebound percentage. They have frequency. Frequency is the percent of opponent field goals within 6 feet defended while on the floor. Deflections, obviously deflections. Steal percentage. It has versatility rating. Hold on, let me slide it over so you can see more. It has matchup difficulty, percent time guarding point guards, the same thing for shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, and centers. So it really combines a lot of different things to come up with who are the best, not just rim protectors, but players that can anchor. Okay, so at number one, obviously, no one's going to argue number one. That's how. And so when I look at the number 1 and 2, that tells me right there, okay, the formula, if it hits on number 1 and 2, especially 1, 2, and 3, I'm not going to argue 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
It tells me that the formula somewhat is pointing you in the right direction. But let's see who else it comes up with. All right, let's go. We're going to scroll down, and we're going to see where we get when we get to Anthony Davis. At number 4, we have Isaiah Hartenstein. At number 5, we got Draymond Green. Okay. Now this is per 100. This is 150 minutes played, so there are going to be a few bums in here. But so we can kind of like Queta with Boston, solid, but not enough minutes to qualify for that spot. Yeah. Cornette is more solid than people believe. Jay Williams, Steven Adams. Paul Reed, who's solid. Oso Iguodaro, probably not enough minutes to really count. Zach Edey, solid as well, but I wouldn't take him. Nurkic, Day'Ron Sharp, Gogo Batazde, Bam Adebayo, 16. I'm not going to argue that. Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Dwight Powell, Robert Williams, Nikola Jokic, surprisingly, Clint Capella, and then we have Anthony Davis at 23.
Yo, I like this. I do like this. I think this is accurate. I think this is. If you go further to the right, it was showing the percentage of time they guard different positions. That's how you see who the most versatile.
Hold on, let's go. Let's go to Anthony Davis. Let's go to Anthony Davis. So when we go to Anthony Davis, what's that sound, man? Somebody singing.
No, what the fuck was that? The fuck was that? Someone like, come on.
All right, y'all. Come on, bandwagon, man. All right, hold on, y'all. Let me go to Anthony. So hold on. What percentage did you want to? So right here. So at the 8, this is Anthony Davis. 8 right here. Guarding point guards, guarding shooting guards. 8.9%. Guarding small forwards. 14%. Power forwards 18%, and he guarded centers 50.8% of the time.
That's not as versatile as like Chet. Chet's like 20.
So when we go up here, if you look at the elite, the elite of the elites. So Wemby is guarding point guards 8%, 11% shooting guards, 14% small forward, 18% power forwards, and then he only spends 46% of the time on centers. That tells you right there. He's doing a lot of switching off because he's not stuck on centers.
Doing a lot of switching.
Now, Rudy is a little bit different. He spends a lot of time on centers, 58%, 6.2% of the time on point guards, 8.4%, shooting guards, 9.4%. But let's see where his versatility is. His versatility is at 40%. Let's see where his versatility compares to Anthony Davis. So Anthony Davis's versatility is... So Anthony Davis versatility. Where's the column for versatility? Here it is right here. So Anthony Davis's versatility is going to be, that's not right, is it? Am I on the right? Oh, it's this column. So Anthony Davis's versatility is 11. He has very low versatility.
Yeah.
So that's the problem. That's one of the biggest issues right there. So now when we ask, why is he always in drop coverage? It's because by the numbers, he has very little versatility compared to the elite players. All right. Now, Rudy Gobert has low versatility, but there's something in here that's pushing Rudy Gobert up high as fuck. I got to figure out what it is. Let's see. His block percentage is high. His defensive rebounds is high. His frequency, his deflections are fairly decent. Steal percentage is solid. Yeah, but whatever it is, this combination, and it all combines into something called a crafted defensive plus minus. And they got Rudy Gobert at a 4.5. He scores out at a 4.5, which is why he's one of the highest on this list right here.
Yeah, defensive rebounding is probably what it is, but it's probably not up there. But like defensive rebounding,
his defensive rebound percentage is right here. His defensive rebound percentage is 23. Isaiah Hartenstein has a better defensive rebound percentage. Zach Edey has a better defensive rebound percentage. Nurkic has a really high.
Isaiah Hartenstein and Zach Edey, their minutes played, both of them have less than 1,000 minutes played. So it's like Rudy Gobert is rebounding at a slightly lower rate, but more time, more consistently.
This favors players that play at that rate. It's not really off of like actual impact. You just per 100.
No, but clearly you can see that these are the players that anchor their team's defense. Boston's defense is one of the best defenses in the league. So whenever you're naming these guys from Boston, same thing with OKC. You see they claiming Hartenstein and Chet. Yeah. Solid. That's what your anchor's there to do. That's why I always tell people the numbers tell you this. I don't have to. The numbers tell us this, man. I don't need to even look at this. The numbers tell us this. I go look at Rudy Gobert. And that's what got like Brandon them upset today, because when I was showing them, listen, y'all say all this stuff about Rudy Gobert, top 10 defense this year, top 10 defense last year, top 10 defense. He's always in the top 10. Why? Because he is anchoring the defense. He's the reason why teams have struggles trying to get the highest percentage shot, which is at the rim.
Yeah.
He shuts that down. You're shooting a lot of jump shots. Go ahead and shoot your 3-pointers. That's fine. But I am shutting you down. And all this other stuff that people be saying about Rudy Gobert, I don't know why they get this. Again, if it's the playoffs that you say Rudy Gobert sucks defensively, then you can have that, because again, it's in the playoffs. He's playing against the best of the best. And these are small sample sizes. These are not the overall thing. Nobody was ever considered the greatest defender of all time because what they did in the playoffs. Because let me tell you this right now, Kim Olajuwon in the playoffs, I don't want to go there about his defense. When we talk about playoffs,
Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny. So the 4 DP. So Rudy Gobert has 4 DPOIs, correct?
4.
So the first one, the
The first one, the Utah Jazz was first in defense. Second one, the Utah Jazz was third in defense, and the third one, they whatever team he was, I think it was Minnesota, fourth in defense, and then this most recent one was they was first in defense a couple years ago.
Yeah,
bro. So every year he's won DPOI within the top 5, top 4, and
again,
in defense.
as soon as he left Utah, they went from being like the third best defense to like 25th in the league. As soon as he joined Minnesota, they went from being like 20 something to like 18 the first year, but then the next direct year after that, they were like top 5.
Yeah, they were 24th when he left Utah. I think people be seeing the highlights of him getting stranded on an island with a guard, and a guard will do a step back jumper, and people will be like,
watch this, y'all.
It's like, bro, what?
Oh, I found something else.
Step back jumper, you did your job defensively. If they take a step back jumper, you did your job defensively.
I think people look at him as awkward. No.
That's what happens when they force Luka to do the same thing.
I found this as well. So now we can look through all categories, y'all. This is even neater than I thought. Let me show y'all this. Because now we can explore all categories, not just rim protection. Hold on. So now we can select. We can literally select.
I want to see disruptors. I want to see how.
So now look, like whatever you think AD is, we can see where he ranks out. So you got hidden on defense. Is he hidden? Mobile forward, on ball, disruptor, versatile stopper, or rim protector. So we already looked at rim protector. All right. Yeah. What else do you think AD is? What is he? Is he a disruptor?
He's at his best as a mobile forward with another center, but we haven't seen that in a while. So I don't even know.
We haven't seen that in a while. Yeah,
I want to see mobile forward.
That's when he was at his peak as a defender. He was a mobile forward.
If we're talking about, because Johnny's conversation revolved around who AD was with the Lakers. What do you think he was with the Lakers?
A mobile forward too.
Damn, because like there's two parts of AD.
I mean, we could go disruptor.
I would say versatile stopper then, or mobile forward. That'd be one of those.
I mean, y'all pick one. I mean,
if he was a versatile stopper.
We want to see if he ranks out.
Just a rim protector.
Let's go mobile.
He's a rim protector.
Hold on. Don't let him show up in hidden, because being in drop coverage kind of sounds like you're trying to get hid, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say hidden would be dumb. Yeah, hidden would be dumb. Versus
if he's in there, that'd be it. All right, do mobile forward.
Yeah.
Let's see. I
guess.
Jonathan Isaac. Wow. Well,
Jonathan Isaac.
That makes sense though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jonathan Isaac gets paid $20 million a year just for that.
Just because I love him. I was saying the Lakers should have been going after him at the trade deadline. That's what I was
saying. That's what I told people.
Okay, hold on. We got Jonathan Isaac. And so remember, they got the similar categories up here, y'all. So it's going to be versatility, matchup difficulty, deflection. So similar defensive categories, right? But for mobile forwards, versatile defenders capable of guarding multiple positions. So this is probably going to rely more on versatility, but we got Jonathan Isaac. We got Scotty Barnes. Let's see if Anthony Davis falls anywhere in here.
Damn. Even Jokic is ahead of him?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, man.
Anthony Davis, do we see him?
LeBron's even ahead of him? What the fuck?
LeBron's in here? I saw LeBron. LeBron's at 50.
Yeah, LeBron's, you have to scroll up a little more, but yeah.
Okay, so Anthony
he
Davis
ain't even top.
Anthony Davis is not in the top 75.
Oh my God.
Damn.
So what the fuck is he? I mean,
he's not in the top 75. So
I mean, I'm not
this
surprised.
This is for this year, right?
Top 10.
This for last year.
It has to be this year.
Jonathan
last year?
All right, hold on.
How many games he played last year? Let me see.
I thought he played enough.
Like 50.
This goes by minutes played. He definitely played enough minutes. This is only going off you. All you have to do is play 150 minutes. That's it. You play 150 minutes, you qualify. This year and even last year, he's played 150 minutes.
Yeah.
Easily. Like you just got to play 4 games.
Hold on, look at the hamburger guy in the chat. He don't know who Jonathan Isaac is, y'all. He think that Jonathan Isaac some type of slot. I'm gonna tell you right now, when he came out of Florida State, Jonathan Isaac right now is one of the best defenders in the NBA.
Right? He's one of the best.
He is.
He is not lying.
I don't know what
you're only injuries is holding that guy back.
Only injuries.
That's
the only thing be holding him back.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to another category. Okay, so which one should we do now? We just did mobile forward. Anthony Davis is not in there. He's definitely not an on-ball guard, so we should go to disruptor maybe.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think AD's gonna be on any of these lists. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, maybe he was on one. He was on rim protector. He's on one, so we know he's there. He's on one. All right, so let's go. Alex Caruso.
I told y'all that's what he does best. He's a rim protector.
All right, so these are mostly guards. Remember, disruptors are guys that blow up the offense. And look who's number one. I don't think anybody's going to disagree with Alex Caruso. Sorry, Thompson either, right? Casey Wallace either. Ron Holland, I agree there. I like that, right? Herb Jones, I agree there. Keon Ellis, we know he's an elite defender, right?
Wing defenders, yeah.
Dyson Daniels. What? Hold on. Look at Chris Dunn too. Look at Dyson Daniels. We know he's an elite defender. Paul George, elite defender. Kawhi Leonard, Marcus Smart, right?
So basically, this is a wing defender. Stat.
No, this is disruptors are guys that blow up the offense. Hold on. Let's see the exact definition. It says players that excel at creating defensive events and generating turnovers. They often possess high steals, deflection rates, applying pressure both on and off ball to disrupt opposing offenses.
Wing defenders.
It says while not always primary stoppers, their activity significantly impacts possessions. So now we heard Jules telling us earlier that he felt Anthony Davis significantly impacts possessions. So I'm curious to see where Anthony Davis falls. Anthony Davis is not in the top 27. There's 27 names.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold on, let me go to power forward. This is my bad. This category is separated by position. So let me scroll over to what is Anthony Davis?
Center. Yeah, center.
Oh, let me put in all positions. He's still not in here.
Not on there. I don't think they're gonna be on there.
I mean, I agree with the top five, but
I expect more like perimeter defenders to be on there.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if he's hidden. Maybe he's hidden on defense, man.
Donovan Mitchell. I mean, I can see that.
Yeah. He's definitely hidden.
Isaiah Joe.
Most small guards are
Donovan Mitchell, bro.
These dudes are all bums, man. They all bums. Like, we're not gonna find no elite defenders on this list.
I mean, Landry's all right, better than that.
Look who they got on here. D-Lo. They got D-Lo on here. Hey, this is surprising right here. They got Anthony Edwards on here. That's surprising.
That's good.
And
to
John
be
Morant.
fair, he does like Jaden McDaniels and DiVincenzo do.
D-Book does get hit in a lot. I agree there. Yeah. Luke Kennard, definitely. Luke Kennard's on here.
Luke Kennard's ass, man.
Hold on. Who else we got? The number one pick in the draft, Zachary Richeche, is running around getting hidden in basketball.
Yeah, of course.
Crazy.
Already.
You got Dyson Daniels and Jalen Johnson on the team.
So, look, I mean, I actually like this because I think we kind of can agree on a lot of these names. You know, there might be a handful.
And Oneka Kongwu and all that.
Yeah, these are pretty much guys that, for sure, you definitely need to hide these guys. So, yeah, for sure. So I think it's pretty accurate. I like this site, y'all. If y'all want this site, I'll give it to you if anybody wants it because it has a whole bunch of stuff on here.
What's the name of the site?
craftednba.com.
Okay.
Crafted is good. I saw Jimmy High Roller use it once, and it was like, I checked it out.
When we got YB trying to come up here. Salute to YB, man.
I'm so glad we got YB. Hey, Iolo knows too, man, because Lamont Tony said something to YB that was so funny. It had us dying laughing, man.
What happened?
So he said you need to go back and watch the 80s basketball, man.
Nah, he said YB kind of sounds like the female Ice Spice. That's what he said.
Say something, YB. Say something, YB.
Yo.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that to him.
That's weird, man. I just think that was something weird, bro. Tony, we gotta realize, bro. Tony has said some like really zesty stuff in the past. So I would take what he say at face value.
Oh my god. Now Tony was kind of cooking though.
Tony has stories of him being in prison and stuff. Like I wouldn't take what he said at face value.
Hey, who was the one dude that said that? Hey, who was the one dude
lock in, y'all, man. We getting off topic, man. Come on, keep
it, man. Get off topic. Yeah, this is not going.
Save it for y'all show.
But Lamont, the thing this is all about with the Lakers, obviously, right? And it's always all this always tailors back to LeBron James, right? It kind of always does.
Certainly.
Anthony Davis is supposed to be enough for LeBron James to win with. So by us saying Anthony Davis is not that great of a defensive anchor. Now, mind you, we're not saying Anthony Davis is a bad defender. We're just saying he's not a great defensive anchor, and his defensive liabilities hurts the Lakers because they don't have nobody to protect them, defensively. And even now, when we're looking at how the Lakers play defense, we notice what JJ Redick and LeBron said that they have to play team defense because they don't have that, that rim protector in Anthony Davis anymore. But they're still playing better defense without him. Like I just don't understand why they couldn't play that defense with him. Like why was it like what was it he because I know what you were saying, okay, he doesn't want to play outside the drop. But I don't know, man. It's just kind of weird because again, the Lakers defense is not as great as it was last year, as far as because they were the top 10 defense last year, which was crazy.
Yeah.
They ended the season with a top 10 defense.
Yep.
That's why I keep telling people DFS was so important, but I get it. DFS really must have had that injury because supposedly that's why he didn't get signed with the Lakers because Rob Pelinka was telling people, "Hey, don't sign him. He has an injury."
I told y'all that.
No, hey,
He's been
Johnny,
hurt.
the reason why is this because guarding the basketball is still better defense than not guarding. When AD is in drop coverage, he's not guarding the basketball. Like you can any type of defender on the basketball is better than none. And when AD goes in the drop, it's literally 2-on-1.
Open floor.
And so
Open
that's
floor
the problem.
in the game. Yeah.
That's why when you put anybody in there that can at least step up, everything just gets better. Anybody in there. Like, who did they start primarily playing when AD got traded? Was it Rui? At the power forward, or was it DFS or somebody?
No, it was DFS. It was DFS. DFS was a big time changer for the Lakers defensively. When they added him in the middle of December, their defense changed because he was a good defensive anchor, and he was playing good defensively.
Facts.
They was because I remember I thought he was a center because I remember hearing about him saying to myself, "Yo, this dude plays center," because I used to see him on the floor playing center, and I didn't know he was 6'7" because he used to play like a big. I didn't know he was 6'6", 6'7". I thought he was like a Nas Reed, but he was 6'10", 6'11".
He always been 6'7", 6'8".
Playing a big man. But he was helping the Lakers as far as defensive anchoring, communicating, being that backline defender. The Lakers were able to rotate, play better defense, switch on certain pin downs on certain flare screens. Like all of that helps.
Yeah.
Again, if even in the pick and roll, Anthony Davis doesn't like to switch. So imagine when you went to what's it called, Lamont? When you went to just normal screens, like you know what I'm saying, where you had to, where he had to help on backdoor screening and stuff like that.
So what brought up that conversation? Is it just because they were saying Luka is so bad and they're just tired of Luka that they want AD back?
Yeah, to that degree. Yeah, that's basically yes. I'm telling you, that's what Brandon thinks that the Lakers messed up their true chances of winning by getting rid of Anthony Davis for Luka. They're not going to be able to win with Luka. And I believe that they can win with Luka, but again, they just have to play better offensively.
Yeah.
But again, that's pretty. I mean, the real problem. I mean, the real conversation started because Herm was upset that we were blaming Pelinka and JJ Redick. Basically, it's those two faults.
Well, I think that's the number one culprit. I think I'm gonna go with Pelinka 1, JJ 2, because even with the players that I see with or without AD, I feel like there's still a better way to play defense. I think JJ's screwing up their offense. I think AD was screwing up the defense.
Well, this is the fact of the matter. It's one of two things. It's one thing, Lamont, if we said, one or two or three players are playing bad, right? And there are some guys playing good. Nobody could point to me who's playing good on the Lakers. No one could really say, okay, this guy's really playing the way they should be playing. So if that's the case, if you're telling me all 12, the 13 players that are on the Lakers are playing bad basketball, who's to blame? It's got to be the coach. If you're saying, well, it's not the coach's fault because they're not good players, well, then who the one who brought these players over here? The GM. Because it's impossible that everything is going bad, but you're going to say it's the players. How can you have 12 bad players on your roster? It don't make sense.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go to that box
LeBron's
score
playing good.
Suns game.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
that was nasty, bro.
That was a disaster.
Let's see, because I don't want to go to plus minus because that's dumb. I just want to see pure numbers, man. That's gonna tell me all I need to know, man.
Yeah.
So obviously we got DeAndre Ayton. 1 or 3 from the field.
Oh my gosh.
4 rebounds.
Oh,
0 assists. 1 steal, 0 blocks.
Next player.
Ass, man.
Trash.
Bro, and they compare Aiden to Cape Capapella.
Lamont, let me ask you this, Lamont. Am I bugging, Lamont? Do you have a defensive lineup? Do you have a 5 that you go to for one possession, one stop? That you can say, okay, I need one stop.
Lucas
These are the guys that I
lineup.
go to, and you obviously not only do you have that lineup, but you practice it, right? You practice them. They understand that role. That like, is that something you tell the guys, like, you know what I'm saying, or is it just something you just do? Like, how does a coach go by? Like I just said, you're up. What was it? They were up. Yeah, it was tied. It's 10-10. It's 110-110. You have to get one possessional stop. You know you have a timeout to switch your lineup. How do you go about that? Do you because I don't understand why you kept Austin Reeves and Luka on the floor in this possession when you can easily bring in Smart and Vanderbilt and have better defenders on the floor.
And Kleber.
And as long as you got timeouts, you can always go offense for defense. So it's really not a killer to have them out there. You get to stop, go offense, defense, and that's when you hear the term you subbing out offense for defense. So now you're playing possessions. That's what a smart coach would do, but I don't know why he wouldn't do that. Hold on, are you talking about the Suns game? Is that where that happened? Because I didn't watch that.
Happened.
The Suns.
Because if you go watch the 3-point shot, you see them set it up to target Luka. They
always target Luka.
They get Luka's man to come give that screen, so they switch, right? Once the Lakers switch, he attacks the basket because
the Royce O'Neal 3-pointer, Lamont.
Yes, the Royce
the left wing.
And what happens is that LeBron protects the rim because he's your center, so he's protecting the rim. And I think it was
he kicked it out to the left corner.
Yeah, he kicked it out to the left corner.
To the left wing.
And Austin Reeves was basically playing 1-on-2.
Yep. Because the left corner man, that was LeBron's man. LeBron can't protect the rim.
Yeah, but LeBron is a rim protector as well. His job is to protect the rim, and he did protect the rim. That's why
he did a good job.
And passed the ball, right? But again, you still don't have that if they can't target you if it's Smart, Bando, Hachimura, LeBron.
They rotate.
You can't target Luka if Luka's not on the floor.
Yeah, why would you leave Luka out in a crucial defensive sequence?
Ooh-wee, boy, that was nasty.
Don't make no sense, especially when you have a timeout that you can bring Luka back in. If you do get the possession and you stop, you see what I'm saying? But you give up a wide open play. You go look it up, Lamont. I'm just wondering, and it happened the same thing versus Orlando. They're up. LeBron gets a layup. They're up, and instead of bringing, but I guess they didn't have time at that time to do it because they didn't. I don't know if Orlando called a timeout after LeBron made that layup for them to do what they did, but still, the Lakers gave up a offensive rebound, and eventually when Wendell Carter scored, and then Luka did that stupid play with LeBron James.
And that could have been a foul on Luka, Johnny. That Wendell Carter putback shot.
Mm-hmm.
That could have been a foul on Luka because he had all arm.
Wow. And
the architect of Showtime, right?
To play it real quick.
Yep. So these are the discussions we were having because again, today's show was about whether the Lakers' offensive struggles is really their problem, and you guys, I told you, it is really their problem. They struggle to really score versus good teams, and they should be able to do that. They should be able to dictate to defenses on good defensive teams to try to stop them. Nobody's afraid of the Lakers,
especially not defensive.
That's because Luka gonna dribble the air out the ball, pass the
I
ball
don't know,
15 seconds.
He can't stand Luka sometimes.
I can't stand watching that kind of play, bro, because I never want to play with a nigga like him ever.
But Lamont, Johnny, I don't know if y'all would agree, but I think when I watch the Lakers, I think that Maxi Kleber is better defensively than Hayes and Ayton at the 5 spot.
I think he's just smarter. I think he's just smarter, but I don't know if he's. I mean,
smart.
I don't know how to label that.
Hayes
I think he's
definitely
better on the
makes
perimeter
Luka
too defensively than those two guys.
Didn't they get Luke Kennard and just don't use him at all?
No, what?
They got Luke Kennard, right?
They got him, but they don't.
Yeah, they don't use him, bro.
They don't use him. What you mean?
They use him, but it's just not enough. He can't be on the floor that long. He don't play no defense.
And he still gave you 17.
16 to 17, one of them.
Yeah, that's true.
On
But he
10
plays better
shots.
defense. He plays better defense than Luka, though. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let's see this, y'all. I'm gonna go through these highlights because I didn't get to watch this game because it was blacked out in Arizona. But let me see. Maybe there's something. I don't know, man. Let's see what's going on with this defense, man.
I might have a stroke watching this.
Another beautiful night here in down. Doncic, Austin Reeves, LeBron James, Marcus Smart, and.
Bro, that is nasty right there. Look at this right here, man. And we lost. That is crazy.
Shout out to Jalen Green.
Oh my God, Ryan Dunn is a starter.
Bro, I didn't even know Jalen Green was
good for a 4 for 18 any night.
I
think Ryan Dunn is a starting small forward.
I don't even know who that is.
He can shoot threes really well and defend.
I think still trying to get his legs up under him.
All right, hold on, y'all. Let's see what went wrong. And hey, you would think Aiden be charged up to play against his old team.
But it's clear what the intent was.
No, hold on. Now, I already saw the first breakdown. Because, man, this is crazy.
All year that he can get it going.
Yeah, LeBron.
Okay. No. LeBron. So here's right here. You can tell by the way Austin Reeves is defending that there's no middle, right?
Mm-hmm.
So watch, there's no middle.
I like to think against this Laker team that's played really some weak defense all year that he can get it going.
So look how. Okay, so look, Austin Reeves playing the high side, and somebody has some background noise on their mic. Is that
That's King Solomon. It's always King Shy, man.
King Shy, man. Your mic, man. All right,
he's always moving.
So he's defending no middle. Now, remember what I told y'all with no middle defense. If the defender gets beat middle, then now you have to go into your desperation strategy, which is to squeeze. So what does LeBron do? LeBron does something called squeeze. It's basically a desperation tactic to keep people out the middle of the floor, but you potentially can give up a three. But you have to do it, otherwise he's walking to the rim.
Yep.
So watch, LeBron squeezes, but he has to recover. And trying to help Austin Reeves out.
You can tell they're definitely hiding Reeves on defense.
Doncic trying to drive there on Dunn. Against
Orlando.
In fact, he said maybe afterwards he was 4.
They love attacking
King
Reeves.
Shy, you still got feeding him. Bro, your mic picks up everything you doing, man. You breathe, you move. I told you the Dollar General headphones, man. You gotta get some good ones that cancel out the background. Just stay on mute, King Shy. We just come off mute when you're ready to talk, man. We hear too much going on, man. All right, man.
In that second half, and Green able to get to the baseline, but giving it off to LeBron James for potential game winner.
But I think everybody that was watching on TV that was in that arena, even his teammates.
All right.
They thought he would shoot that one.
Doncic rebound on the miss. Quick outlet up the floor now to Reeves. And Reeves
what was that?
For a Laker turnover.
That's what the Lakers need to do more of is push the tempo. Instead of trying to get those cherry pick layups, they need to push the tempo more.
Yeah, they always do that dumb throw ahead pass.
Aiden.
That's bad defense by Aiden.
Aiden and Reeves combined. Let's see.
Right into the waistband of Doncic. Poked it away, but into the hands of Smart.
And one.
And the Lakers run the same set, bro. It's the same stuff over and over again. They don't do nothing interesting.
That was a great pass. They screwed that rotation up.
Yeah, LeBron played bad there, though.
Suns have won 2 of the 3 meetings thus far. Gillespie off the inbound, sets up Dunn for the corner look.
Oh my God! But wind that right quick, Lamar.
Why is Aiden literally acting like he didn't do nothing wrong? It's okay. So this is a skip to the weak side, right? So look, Luka actually plays this right? So this is called, when you skip to the weak side, this is called an X out. An X out is when the low man comes high and the high man goes to protect the corner. Now look, Luka forces Grayson Allen to pass. He did his job. Aiden, you got to get out there and cover your rotation on the X out. If he does a complete X out, that's good defense.
They have to put the ball on the floor. Yeah, he has to put the ball on the floor.
Yeah, he has to put it on the floor.
I think that was a decent analogy, Ray. You understood it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Aiden again.
There's nothing you can do about that. That's just good offense.
That was a great shot,
though. About that.
That was a
There's
great
nothing you can
shot.
do about that.
I told
That's
you
what I'm
about
saying.
I told you about Gillespie.
What happened
Lamont,
there?
that's a shot you give it the offense. You contested it. It's 30 feet, 27 feet.
And that's because they're not going to make 15 of those all night.
Exactly.
Make 1 or 2.
Yeah, that's the type of shot you're gonna make. Then fuck it, go ahead and take it. They go Luka putting somebody in jail. Same old nonsense. It's the same offense. It's the same pick and roll. That's all they do. The pick and roll.
Luka dribbling.
Step back.
It looks good for Luka, but I be telling y'all, Luka be having these big first quarters, but the score be 21-15. They be down. I'll be like, I don't know what, like, it don't really do nothing.
It's because of the defense.
That stat pad, nigga.
Yeah, I'll be, man,
How do I always know when King Shy unmutes his mic, man?
I don't know what I'm doing. I just unmuted and then I just.
Do you have one of those microphones like that be hanging to be dangling? Because if it's dangling, as soon as you start moving, bro, you need a steel mic, brother.
No, King Shy, hold on, man. King Shy.
Bro, this is your last chance, buddy.
Yo, YB, don't even start, bro. Don't even start.
Last chance, buddy.
I was gonna help him out. No,
that should be driving Lamont crazy, bro.
King Shy, I got it right here. King Shy, brand new. In the plastic, right here. Let me show you, man. Hold on, I've got it right here.
We finna send it to you. Look, we finna send
bro,
it to
King
you,
Shy,
man.
please message me, King Shy. Look,
I got you.
Bro, I'm gonna send it to you, man. Free of charge. I'll pay for the shipping, man. I don't know what you got going on, man. Jesus Christ. Look, King Shy. It's a microphone.
Yeah.
You got a stand.
Okay.
See the stand, right? You guys cushioned. So when you bump around, you don't hear nothing, man.
Okay.
Quality mic, man. Jesus.
Is Bluetooth accessible?
Bluetooth. You can plug in. You can plug it in, or it's Bluetooth, man.
Yeah. Oh, okay,
Man.
appreciate it.
What kind of mic you got right now?
His phone.
Yeah, my phone. Yeah.
He's working on his phone. That's why he moving his phone around.
What kind of phone? King Shy, what kind of phone you got?
Android.
That Samsung Galaxy, man.
Google Pixel.
Bro,
man, look, man.
How can you do me like this, though?
All right, King Shy, man.
Thank you, Steve Jobs.
King Shy, message me. I'm gonna send that to you. All right.
I
know King Shy. Look, King Shy, you can message me. I'm gonna send that to you. All right, King Shy.
All right.
All right, God. Now you got to go back on mute.
Bando said, "Take a lap." King Shy, take a lap, brother. Take a lap.
All right, man. Let's watch these highlights.
Allen squares, fires, off the mark, back tap. Fleming.
Oh man.
Rookie got a piece inside.
Hey, remember what I told you when your defense is scrambling all around? How it's just trash. Look at the Lakers on this possession, y'all, man. Look, they basically running cross country, man. Look at this. Look at this possession. Scramble, tip out. Jackson Hayes running all around. Everybody scrambling.
You see Reeves just
Austin Reeves disappeared out the screen.
Can you replay that?
Come on, that is so.
Can you replay that?
That is
Where
so
did he
true.
go?
They're
Where
all
did
over the
Jackson
place.
Hayes go,
Nobody
bro?
don't know where they're supposed to go.
Hey, so these SC Jeffries, these SC
confused.
Jeffries run around. SC Jeffries will run around talk about, well, that's great effort, man. They're like, no, a great defense is supposed to just stay solid, bro. It's not supposed to be all this confusion. That's Muffet Baby. Look, this is like this SD Jeffries. This is like the Muffet Baby show. But look, this is exactly
Bro, this is that
Muppet
Play-Doh
Baby.
type.
Look, Muppet Baby activity, man. Hold on, let me go back, man.
Wait, no, you gotta go back to.
Who's on the floor there too? Look who's on the floor too, Lamont. Oh my God!
Look at this scramble.
Nobody gets a rebound.
Scramble.
Where did Reeves go?
No, you're using the wrong term. It's chasing. That's he's showing good chasing.
They're chasing. Lamont, they are chasing.
Yeah, chase away all you want.
Chasing everybody. Chasing the ball is wrong. You don't want to be chasing the ball.
Hell no, you don't want to be chasing. You want to contain the ball.
Lay. Wow.
Yo, Lamar, pause.
Yeah.
Yo, they don't run Luke around no like floppy actions, like no screens, like nothing, like no pin downs. Like he don't never like why is he like that? I don't ever understand. Okay, even as creative as he is, why not sometimes let him run freely, right? Let him run around a couple of screens. Get right. Why is it always him just dribbling up the court and he's making the decision to either go to the basket or create their I don't get it. Like it I'm quite sure this is not what Jason Kidd was doing, bro. We got to go back and look at what they were doing in Dallas because I'm quite sure Jason Kidd wasn't doing this, bro. I'm quite sure, bro.
But Jason Kidd was a more hard nosed coach. But look, while we say this, while we killing the Lakers are off to a great start versus the Kings. They up 28-14, man. They shitting on the Kings right now. So,
oh my God, it's the Kings.
Yeah, I know. Kings is definitely.
We just gotta get past calling JJ Redick
the Kings are starting. The Kings are starting some dude named M. Reynaud and N. Clifford.
Yeah, the Kings aren't healthy right now.
The problem is Dream is that it's not that JJ Redick doesn't know basketball. Like Lamar said, he likes to see some of y'all implement this stuff in a real basketball settings and see how it works. JJ be trying to do too much.
Yes,
he's trying to. He's trying to do too much. He's trying to reinvent the wheel, bro. Like he's not utilizing his personnel. That's what makes coaches good coaches is knowing who your personnel, what they do well, and how that can actually be used on the court. He's not doing that. He thinks he has a philosophy that's just anybody can just supposed to grasp to and execute. No, bro, it don't work. Those are the worst coaches that think it's their system and it must work. No. You have to have a system that fits the roster and players you want. If you want your system to be your system, then whatever players you're recruiting or drafting, just like Bill Parcells says, if you want me to make this meal, I need to go get the groceries. Then that's what it is. But you know, if JJ Redick can't cook seafood and they only drafting you seafood, what else you supposed to cook? He over here trying to have a barbecue with seafood. You can't barbecue seafood. You can't do that. But go ahead, man. I don't know, man.
I just like when I see film and it's like you take a snapshot of the offense and you just see a bunch of guys standing around watching ball. Yo, coaches have like certain coaches are gonna have a fit if they see that. They're gonna crash out. Like, what the fuck is this? Why are people standing? Concrete in your shoes. Why are you standing around?
What you
this
mean?
is the NBA.
What you mean on defense?
On offense.
Oh, offense.
Like there's no one's moving, no one's cutting to open spots. Like it's just like
but you have to understand. This is why Johnny said a floppy action, because what happens with a floppy action is you give a good offense is going to always give all five guys something to do. There are some offenses that call for you to stay. Like for example, if you're strong side corner. You don't have the option to go run around.
Yeah, you have to stay there for spacing. You gotta.
Yeah. So again, if you see a lot of guys standing around at this level, it's by design. That tells you JJ's doing too much, and either Doncic is just taking too long to get into the set because he's slow, and there's just lack of ball movement. So guys are just wait for him to get to this action before they move. Some of it is about timing. He's just doing too much, man. Just run a simple floppy action. Let Luka work off ball a little bit. Get LeBron, pass him the ball, something like that. Do something else. Whatever you're doing, it's not working, man. All right, let me.
LeBron in year 23 is the best cutter on the team. Probably.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna run it back. Just let this next play. So we got Luka on ball. That's just a practice shot.
Yeah, that was bad defense. That was bad defense.
Why do they do this, man?
Their offense sucks.
Oh, there's. Trying to tell me Steph Curry is as good as the playmaker as LeBron.
Back it up, Lamont.
Yep.
Back it up, Lamont. Okay, look at Jackson Hayes, right? He's in his drop coverage. Now watch what happens. Watch what he does here when it comes back the other way.
Now
watch how he changes it and goes to contest it. But again, he's already in the drop, so he has a lot to cover. But watch when he sees Grayson Allen come back. It's a double screen, right? It's the Gortat screen, right? I'm going to go one way and then come back the other way. But watch it. Go ahead.
He's just in drop. He's just in drop. Like, he's so far back.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I'm saying. He
2-on-1.
was originally in the drop, but right here he understands he's not going to be in drop. He's not going to stay in drop. Right here, watch what he does though. Watch. He comes out. Look, see how he comes out. He comes out, but that's just a long shot. But that's still too late. You just still too late.
Yeah,
He
was
And remember we say in the NBA, this is the NBA today, y'all. This is the NBA today. This is look at how hard this motherfucker's contesting. And this motherfucker died. He died at this bitch. He died at this motherfucker.
Oh,
Think about
he ain't
this.
back it in.
Think about this. We will call, like a lot of people will say, bad defense, bro. Look at this is a 7-footer. A 7-footer jumping as high as he can to block your 3, and you dotted in his eyeball.
That's what we mean by skill. We ain't talking about ball handling and all that stuff.
And mind you, the shot that Rudy Gobert contested versus Paul George was way closer and way more contested than that.
Yep.
This guy Allen is destroying the Lakers.
I told you, Lamont. When you was talking about, man,
what the hell is this?
Bro,
okay, hold on. I gotta see what happened here. Hold on. Let me see this.
Look at this shit.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to walk through it. Hold on.
No Booker, no Brooks shouldn't be losing.
Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to see this play right here, man. Hold on. This is when Grayson Allen caught Aiden again. Next play right here. Okay, so hold on. Now, who's defending who so far? Okay, so Ravia is on Oso. LeBron is on who? Is that who's 20?
He's on 20.
LeBron is on the corner nigga. He's
on
20.
Okay.
20.
Marcus Smart is
on
Dunn.
Right,
okay, so Smart is in the gap, which I don't know why he's playing so far off.
Yeah.
He's playing way too.
Obviously, Vandy is on.
It looks like he's trying to help the cut man, but he shouldn't because he has that weak side man.
He has plenty of help. Marcus Smart should be up and deny. You got plenty of help on your. But let's see.
Yeah.
Well, because somehow somebody gets wide.
His man is one pass away, so you have to be on your man. His man is one pass away, Lamar.
Literally.
Yeah, Smart is way out. Like I don't know what Smart is doing.
Wide open.
But Smart is guarding nobody. So let's see. So Smart's screwing up. Yeah. Smart's screwing up right now. Okay, hold on. So now Smart. Think about this, y'all.
Literally.
So look, Smart is staring down Colin Gillespie, who's guarded by 2 people. Smart is staring. He's staring at somebody that you don't even need to worry about. The threat right now is 0. Hold on. Let's see what happens. Okay, now he decides to wake up after he gets the ball, which is typically too late. And now 20 is setting the back screen on LeBron, and now he's cooked.
And mind you, he don't defend the passing lane well enough. You know that's the only pass he can make is that corner pass, right, Lamont?
Yep.
So you don't allow him to do that, right?
Yeah.
So
bro. You see how trash that nigga was, though?
You saw how Aiden walked towards.
Look at this.
What the hell was that?
Wow.
That's 2 straight. That's 2 straight shitty defensive possessions.
Look at this, man. Hold on. Look at this, man. Look
Wow. That is bad.
Okay, hold on. Let's see what happens.
I screen 2.
Okay, so hold on. We got
Lamar. Hold on. Stop.
Watch his path.
You said this earlier, and I was wondering what you meant by it. And I said wondering what you meant. I just wanted to see what you saw by what you said. You said there's no middle. It's clear it's no middle.
Yes, you can tell. There's no middle defensive team.
Look how Smart is defending. He's giving him the right lane. He's giving him the right side.
And you know why?
No
because
middle.
Vandy's your help. If he drives into that gap, Vandy's your help. Aiden will drop to protect the passing lane. Aiden can't because it's Iguodaro, Aiden can potentially step up. Iguodaro's not a threat on the 3-point line, but this is no middle defense. Let's see what happens, y'all, because something's weird happened.
That's what I'm saying. Why you let him get past you? But watch this.
Okay.
Wow, Lamont. Why did you do that? Why you look how you got out of position? He was in the right position.
But remember,
he's in a position to get screened. Here.
But you remember what I told you. A no middle defensive team is you have to get up on ball because you always have to be fighting over. You have to. This is the time where you have to turn Gillespie into a driver. You can't you can't be under while Ayton is also under. So this is what happens when 2 people go under. This is on Marcus Smart right here. Watch this.
That's what I'm saying. Look, boy, then he comes out.
Oh my God! What are you doing?
That's Marcus Smart. That's Marcus Smart.
Remember, he was supposed to be a defensive player of the year.
Why is he begging for Ayton to switch onto the point guard? You should be fighting for your life, pushing him because the one thing we know Gillespie does not want to drive in that paint towards LeBron and Vandy. That's what he don't want to do.
He
Yeah,
definitely
you're
does.
Marcus
No.
Smart. This complete buffoonery right here, man. Now he wants to
This was,
blame
and this
Aiden.
was a former, and this was a former DPOI.
Gillespie gets the open shooting window. Makes
Bro, if this is the type of stuff. If I see it, you coming straight out ASAP. You sitting
Out
next
the
to me
game
ASAP.
immediately. Twice in a row.
All right, hold on. Let's
Straight
see this.
out.
Drop coverage. Bucket.
Tough shot.
Oh my goodness.
Making Arabia. Remember, Drake making him play 2-on-1. Ace, 2-on-1. Drop coverage is 2-on-1.
Yeah, that wasn't bad defense.
That was horrible defense, man. That's called drop coverage.
just let him
Worst
come
defense
right
in
into
basketball.
No, but I'm saying
I'm
what was
talking
the
about for Laravia. I'm talking about for Laravia.
Laravia did what the best he could do.
No. I'm not talking about Laravia. I'm
Tough
talking about Aiden. Aiden is in drop coverage. You made Laravia play 2-on-1 Drop coverage is
Aiden
literally
plays
telling
shitty
your
defense
player.
in this game
Drop.
all
Have you ever played a
just
game
walked into the
2-on-1?
paint.
Have you ever played 2-on-1 basketball? And you probably will lose most of the time. Look, watch what they do. Look at this. No, look.
Unless you play
Watch
against
this.
elementary
Laravia. Now
school.
look at Laravia. Now Aiden right now. It's just Colin Gillespie. Step up. What is he gonna do? Take your ankle? Like he's not gonna do anything.
But Aiden never steps up.
My
It
point
doesn't-
is too.
it doesn't
You're
matter
on the
who
look.
steps up.
Look, he's
Pause, Lamar. That's what I'm saying. Right
backing
here,
up
you're on
instead of stepping
you're on
up.
the wrong side, right? Like, okay, obviously you're not supposed to defend the pop out 3-pointer, so you need to be closer to the elbow.
He needs
To
to
the
be
left
up.
elbow, right?
He needs to step up.
right.
Mark Williams is
Right.
not
No,
no
but
threat.
He needs to be cutting off that driving lane. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't cut off that driving lane, which
To
is
the right,
basically to the
right
elbow.
elbow,
Lamar.
my
If he
bad.
goes to
And-
the elbow, that lane's not there.
And because LeBron is strong
Exactly.
side, he cannot help. He can't budge. He can't do anything.
Nope.
So, hold on, watch this.
This is why I be getting mad when people say
Step
LeBron's
back,
not playing
bop.
defense when
And
he has
he
to
stepped.
be
I'm saying Lamar. He stepped back instead of stepping to the elbow. Go to the elbow. Who are you guarding? You're not guarding nobody going to the paint.
Look how hard it looks for them to score, bro. They have to do all types of ridiculous stuff to
Yep.
score, man.
That's right.
God
Now they're in
damn.
the zone.
And he made that. He
Oh,
made
You can't do
that.
nothing about that, Lamar. You can't do nothing about that, Lamar.
Can't do nothing about it.
That, that was a great shot. That you can't. Yeah, that I can. No, look at
Yeah,
this.
but this is same thing. Transition. That's all transition.
Bingo. My transition defense is trash.
What are
Oh
you
my God,
doing,
what was
Luka?
that?
Yeah.
Luka's
Yeah.
horrible. And you still get somebody still got the offensive rebound on top
Yes,
of
they
it, Lamar.
did.
Oh my God.
You know we, Johnny. You know we suck at getting offensive rebounds. The
They
defensive
finally got one to
rebounds.
go down, Lamar. That's how horrible the Lakers are.
Drop coverage. Bop.
Boom.
What a pass.
What is LeBron supposed to do right there?
Yeah. Besides foul him. We're like, what? What else?
Hands to yourself on that one.
Step back three from Doncic.
Luka
Tough,
just taking his
tough.
step back threes.
That's what I'm saying, Lamar. You can give somebody that shot. You're not gonna be consistent like the Lakers take that shot a lot.
Yeah, Luka was cooking. Dime.
The contested
Too
shots. Lamar,
small,
all these
Gillespie,
shots are
too small.
contested.
They never can get an open shot, man. Never. God
Ooh, Hayes
damn.
getting cooked. God damn, Hayes getting barbecued.
Yeah,
I don't think that was
Let me
Hayes.
see that
That
again.
wasn't Hayes.
That
man.
was Hayes.
That is
hold on,
Hayes
hold on.
playing
That
Yeah,
is
that's
Hayes.
Hayes.
That's Hayes. Okay, so
Why
somehow
you
there was a
giving up
switch.
the middle? Why
There
you
was
giving
some-
up the middle though?
Bro, they
It
don't know how
make
to.
no sense.
All you have to do is stop them from driving middle. That's it.
I don't understand how you still let them cross you over. What are you doing? That's the side you're defending. Like, how does he get you? He didn't even make you. Oh my God, that's crazy. Lamar, I'm seeing a lot of times where they're just letting guys go middle and they're defending to go to play no middle.
What are you seeing
That's
from
true.
his growth?
Yeah, the offensive rebound with his energy and his size and length is really bothering them.
Well, who's this guy? He's weird.
That's an assistant. He's an assistant there.
Which is big time.
I just saw him at Fry's at the grocery
How
store.
can you guys attack that more in the second half?
Yeah, they haven't really shown it. I think they're afraid of.
Okay, you don't want to hear that, man.
Tough.
A tough 3-pointer. You can give that up as a defense. I give you that every time, bro. This is what the Lakers need to do more of. This.
Giving LeBron the ball. This is the best transition player that we have. Nigga, probably still.
Look how hard. Like, watch how hard this probably looks.
There you go,
About
Aiden.
time.
There you go.
That's his one field goal.
Yeah, that's the one shot.
That's the one field goal.
He
doesn't make another shot. I don't think so.
Nope.
Look how Grayson Allen moves, Lamar. You see that?
Oh my
Rewind that play, Lamar.
God,
Look at this play. Look, why can't they set something this up for Luka? Look at this. Boom, look. Drop off. Watch it.
Yep,
Look at all
exactly.
this.
Oh, that was
Look at
beautiful.
that.
Oh, wow.
Look at
Did
the
you see that?
movement.
And
Look at
wait.
it again.
Oh, wow.
Luka could do that.
Look at this play
Ladies and
action. Look
gentlemen,
at this play.
basketball.
Doesn't
Look at
like
this
That's what
to
play.
run around
basketball
that
looks.
ball. Hey, Johnny, you already know this, though.
Wow.
Like, we just got to put an actual game on so niggas can see what Luka does when he has the ball and when he doesn't have the ball. He don't be wanting to run around screens like that.
He can't. Oh, damn. LeBron is
He's
going
lazy.
down here.
That's what he's lazy.
LeBron is
He
acting like
fucking lazy. Like, it is what it is.
Bouye got Reeves in his hip pocket, finds Fleming.
Oh my God.
Bro, who is Bouye? This dude don't even look like he belong in the
He
league.
just
You
lighting
see why I
us
like
up.
my heat? You see why I like my heat better? We don't never look this bad.
Bro, who is
Never on
17, man?
defense,
17 looked like he just came out the stands and just got on the court.
He's one of their hustle guys. He plays defense.
Fleming, I heard some dude named Fleming. I've never heard of him before. Look at that dude's name. Fleming scores for him. Look at this again, Lamont. Look back again. No middle, Lamont. Still getting to the middle.
Dang,
Lamont, go back,
Straight
please, Lamont. Please. I know I keep saying that, but
You know, one day it was like a
look,
minus
no
4.
middle, and he still lets
Look
him
at
cross
this,
him
bro.
over. Lamont, how?
How do you do this? And Aiden's way the hell back here. What is LeBron supposed to do?
If you don't do it like 3 seconds early, Lamont, he's literally playing him to go to the left. He's literally playing no middle defense.
Hold on, Aaron. We're about to see now. Yeah, it's easy to be in no middle, but you got to keep him out the middle.
Look right here, look there, right there, Lamont.
And you
Look
can tell,
right
look at
there.
his foot, because he's guarding the high side.
Yes,
now,
exactly,
Now,
right.
You got to
He's
keep
weak
him
footed.
there.
Look,
Let's
watch
see
this
if
though.
he can-
Watch this. Keep him
Wow.
Look, boom, look at his ass.
Oh my God.
Remember what I told you, Johnny? Remember, I told you this. I said every offense is predicated to get into the middle of the floor. Nobody's trying to be on the sidelines. Everybody's trying to get to the middle. If you defend the middle, you'll win a lot of games.
I'll be back, Lamont.
All right, man.
Yeah, I'll see you in a minute, Olo. See you, Olo.
Brian living in the paint
this
this game.
that we had. This was the game that we had.
Hold on, I'm looking at the score here. The Lakers was up. The Lakers was up.
Yeah,
and they still lost.
Yeah, as soon as LeBron sat down, they went on a 21.
Okay, so LeBron is out right now. This is where it collapsed, correct?
We about to start losing right here. Yep. They don't go on a 21-8 run against.
That's already bad now, Lamont. Somebody's going down the middle again. Lamont's already bad.
Damn. All right, let's see.
At least when we had Bron in the game, we could still.
What the hell is Luka think he doing?
Now that he's out, look
at
as soon as
Bouye.
LeBron's out the game, they just getting transition buckets all game.
As a result, here is Reeves. Drive it down the lane. Won't get it. Aiden on the follow.
Look at the hustle from Phoenix
Look
on
at it.
defense.
More transition.
Oh,
buckets.
hell no.
Transition 3. Yup.
Yeah, they just playing harder.
It's not over yet. It's about to get worse.
What
Look,
is
I told you.
that?
Oh, what do you give up for, Reeves? Oh. Bro, Reeves will be coming sit next to me. Look at this, y'all. Look at this.
Look at this,
So look. Yeah, of course you have a
Like-
disadvantage. What did I always tell you? The most important thing to defend is the basketball. Look what Reeves does. He runs to a dude named Bouye who don't even have the basketball. Look at this. I'm just gonna go run to Bouye. Fuck it. What kind of
Dumb nigga, man. Hey, salute to y'all boys.
To go box out. Lamont, he went to go box out like he was going to miss it.
God, bro.
Living on the drive. Hayes stepping out on Allen. Coffee. Quick pull.
Well, they got everybody
Easy
making
three.
shots, man. God damn.
Is on to Allen.
It's not over yet. Watch, it get worse. I'll watch this whole shit happen.
Look at no defense. Wow.
Who is this dude?
Lamont,
Fleming.
pause it, Lamont. You remember what I said about letting dudes drive to the basket and drive out of it? Not drive into it and make a pass to an open man? Because the defense is collapsed, right? Because like you said, once the ball gets in the paint, what is everybody going to be looking at? The ball, right, Lamont? Keep your eye on the ball and your man. So now if the ball is in the paint and your man is in the perimeter, what are you going to be doing? You're going to be looking at the ball mostly.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens then? Now you make a pass. So now you get an easy pass because for one, you don't have a real true defensive anchor who can just make that man dribble out of that. He's not even going to be able to make that pass. And then Luka just standing there looking at the man make the pass right past his ear, which is even worse. Just staring at the ball, not
Just
doing
looking
nothing.
at
Knowing
that nigga.
they
Yeah.
are just again. That's all coaching, ladies and gentlemen. That's clearly all coaching. The effort is all coaching.
Yeah, this team is starting to check out. Either they checking. I mean, I'm assuming they checking out on JJ, but geez, this is bad.
It's not just JJ. They're checking out on Luka too.
Good pass, LeBron. You know that annoys me so much, bro. Cause I be seeing you see what Marcus Smart did. Watch this, y'all. It be the sorriest people doing this. Man.
Looking for James. Done with a switch. James off the elbow. From the corner.
Celebrating. Look, doing the celebration, man. You the sorriest dude on the court.
What you celebrating for, you sorry ass nigga?
Good pass. Good pass, Brian.
That's
What is so hard about
right
doing
there,
that?
nigga.
Oh yeah, that's Brian.
That's the real point guard of our team.
The hard part is Lamar that he's kind of like Jackson Hayes. Look at Jackson Hayes playing perimeter defense. Look at him.
O'Neal across to Allen. Touch pass, corner three. Ryan Dunn splashes it home.
I mean, that was actually decent with the contested.
See, look, Lamar. See that? Why don't they run more plays like that for Luka?
Charge. Oh, no charge?
No charge.
Still
turned into bucket.
They don't call shit for LeBron, though.
You look at what that Suns bench did in that third quarter, overcoming the double-digit deficit. It's Oso Ighodaro who's knifing down the lane.
These niggas are giving up everything in the basket.
You can literally see him doing what he's supposed to do, guarding his man.
Oh my God! There you go. There's no way, Lamar. I'm letting Grayson Allen just come around a screen without him seeing a face, a body.
God damn!
Oh my Lord!
Bro, you know I was
Just
training this
cook
guy
that nigga.
when this guy was in high school. Oso Ighodaro, bro. I literally, this is so crazy. I was in LA Fitness with this guy, working him out, bro. And I was just thinking to myself, I don't know how he got a D1 scholarship to Marquette. And now this motherfucker in the NBA dunking on the Lakers, man. This is crazy.
Crazy. Full circle moment.
I promise. I was literally in the gym thinking, like, this motherfucker's, I don't know how he got a scholarship, bro.
Hard work, Lamar. The young man's been working.
He put in work. I got to give him that, bro.
My
Oh
gosh.
my God. They just,
Great pass.
they just can't guard the
What's
three
going on,
at
y'all boys?
all.
What up inside?
Can't hit the three, can't guard the three, can't do shit. Oh my God, man.
What happened there? This transition?
That's what
They
happened.
all lazy, bro. Look at this.
Look. Nobody playing defense. Nobody running.
Who's guarding Dunn? Dunn's running. Oh, Luke Kennard's guarding Dunn.
He ran back on D. Nobody's running back. Nobody's running back. Nobody stopping the ball. Nothing. What kind of film study do you have if you JJ Redick watching this?
You can't say nothing positive at all.
Look, again, same stuff. See, how come they don't run stuff like that with Luka?
I don't know.
Look, same stuff. Look, see, look, keep switching. Look, boom. Okay, boom, boom. Anything? Oh my God, right past him.
Now they down.
That's the fatigue of their D.
Marcus Smart trying to ISO, man.
He does it though.
Good bucket though.
Down it. That's the thing about Smart, man. He can do some smart things, but then he can do a lot of dumb things. He's a weird player.
Like he gives it back. Good block
he
though,
gives it
Smart.
back.
There you go,
Okay,
right
good
there.
defense,
There you go,
good
right there. But hey, Johnny, remember what he's talking about? That one block that you might get that might look like a great play. Don't make up for all the bozo stuff he's been doing in
All
this
the
game.
bad shit.
Think about all the bozo stuff that don't go on no
We seen
stat.
him done, yeah.
Like, you know, there's no stat, there's nothing to count for it. But you look at that one block, man, Mark Smart got that block. No, he been getting cooked.
But you
all
gave
game,
up
man.
you gave up back-to-back three-pointers though, nigga.
Look at Luka thinking he
Luka in this
he can
ISO.
post up. Oh my God.
Luka would have
I'd
been
be
a
so
great
mad if I
Chinese
was doing
player.
teammates.
Luka's nice, bro. But he just be pissing me off.
Who would have been great in the 90s?
But guys are standing around watching him. You wonder why nobody can make a shot is because nobody touching the ball.
Yeah,
Look, dribble. They standing.
Look, we already 15 seconds, take a shot.
But look, he's doing all this. He's doing all this. Look at this score. He's making a miraculous shot. Look at this score.
103. Yeah.
No
offense, success don't even Lamar. You're not seeing Laker action, movements, nothing. Look.
Oh hell no!
Oh my God!
Barbecue chicken,
everything.
You know what's so funny about this dude? I just watched this dude get barbecued by Bronny James in the G League last year. Now he out here cooking the Lakers. That's what I mean by anybody can come out here and cook the Lakers, man. Bronny James was in the G League. Gave this man Colin Gillespie a easy 30. Easy 30.
Just killing the. He's out here looking good.
Gillespie has all those like things you need to be like a good guard. You know, he's got all the tools.
Another hard three. They tied it up though.
Oh my!
How did that happen?
How are you guys doing this? No box.
How you give up that offensive board? All of y'all are in the paint right there, Lamar. Look, everybody's in the paint, Lamar, when he takes that shot. Everybody's in the paint. How y'all give up the board?
Let's see. Okay.
Look, right now, look. 3 Lakers in the paint.
Why is 3 on the ball?
Box out.
Okay, let's see.
Box out. Look.
Nobody crashed. Luka, you see Luka and Reeves? Look at Luka and Reeves when that shot go up. Luka and Reeves when that shot go up.
And they watch that man go crash from the guard.
And then Laravia don't do shit. LeBron the only nigga actually boxing out to get the rebound.
Okay, Smart. Oh, okay, James.
He missed a wide open layup, nigga.
How did they choke this off? How did they, bro? What did they do dumb?
No, you about to see it
right here. Look, they put Luka on
the floor. Let's see if I can unfold. Because y'all blame Luka. So I haven't seen this play at all. So y'all said this is Luka's fault, right?
Luka got torched right there.
Before I see it, whose fault was it? According to y'all, the way y'all saw it,
was
whose
Luka's
fault was it?
fault.
Okay, where's Luka at? Where's Luka at on
it was Luka's fault.
Luka's right there with them pink shoes.
Okay,
he's getting cooked right now.
Let me run it back so I can see it from the beginning. I'm gonna run it back so I can see it from the beginning.
They go right at him. Lamar, they target him. They get the switch.
They target. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Look, they go right for the switch.
Oh, they forced the switch. Okay,
They forced the switch.
Okay, he beats him middle where you're not supposed to let him go middle. You like think about this. If Luka doesn't let him go middle, Lakers probably send this game to overtime. But watch what happens. He probably sends him middle. Yep. Nothing good happens when you let anybody drive middle.
Of course, that's what I told you. Look, boom, see, look.
Oh, see, he beat middle. Everybody had to help.
God.
And now look, what are everybody doing? Chasing. What did they, now everybody's chasing, doing that dumb chasing.
Mm-hmm.
Chase away.
Wide open 3.
Bop.
Bang. Hits the
game
3.
time.
Yep. Now, but go back, Lamar. Even with that, Lamar, like I said, if you.
That's Royce O'Neal.
Right. All right. Now,
just
pause it when.
You said pause it
but
when?
Pause it, Lamar. Pause it when Grayson Allen gets to the basket. That's what I want you to do. Pause it then. Go ahead. Right here. All right. So now he gets to the basket. So it's a clear contest, right?
No. Here's the next thing. So I like this right here. So LeBron was the low man. He came over to stop. Austin Reeves is now supposed to go drop and protect the baseline pass. Because the only pass that can beat you right now, because LeBron has to leave his man to help because you let him get middle. But Austin Reeves has to drop into that gap to kill baseline pass. This is part of team defense. But this is some other stuff nobody talks about. Because remember, he can't pass it to these 2 idiots on the wing right here. The Bouye and the light-skinned dude. The only player he can see is Colin Gillespie. So only one pass to make. Reeves has to go. This should be a steal going the other way. This should be a steal. Well, let's see it. Watch what Reeves.
But
if you don't have Reeves, look, no steal, and then you look at Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart doesn't rotate to the man to go do his part.
Yeah, but it's happening so quick. That's why I say now Marcus Smart should have. Yeah, this is when you get into these scrambles, it's all tough covers. And in today's NBA,
yeah, Marcus Smart can't do nothing. The only way they could have stopped it was Austin Reeves being in the correct position.
Reeves would have had to be in that. Like Reeves has to sprint to the baseline. Reeves is supposed to sprint to the baseline on that play.
He's just watching Luka though. That's the problem.
Doesn't, and then
he's watching Luka getting cooked.
Yeah, man.
It's ridiculous.
Yep, and that's what happened. This
This
is a good play right here. This is a good play.
That's a great play.
Oh no, not Luka.
That's a good play.
Oh, that was remember that's the same play they ran in the bubble, ain't it? Remember they ran that in the bubble?
For Anthony Davis.
Who hit the game winner? No. Somebody hit the game winner. I saw that play before.
It was Anthony Davis hit the game winner.
No, and not in the corner.
No, that was against the Denver
Nuggets. I'm talking about.
I'm talking about the corner three.
I'm talking about when they ran this play. When did they run this play?
That's a cross court pass too.
They ran this play sometime. I forgot when did they run it. Was it? Hold on. Who did they run this play for? I've seen them run this before though. Keep it 100 said that's advantage creation, man. Shit, come on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
Well, once the ball is in the paint, you already created an advantage. Of course, I agree with that. Once you get the ball into the paint, that's it. Advantage is created.
Yes, man.
That is it, bro. You can't let the basketball get into the paint, ladies and gentlemen. That's the number one problem. That's why big men were always a big thing, because you get the ball to a big man, you already got the ball damn near in the paint.
Yeah, paint touches are huge.
So, Johnny, I want to ask you something real quick. Because we kind of were talking about this a little bit earlier, but, the conversation always gets derailed because these motherfuckers be trying to date for AD. But, so that was a situation where you would apply a defensive lineup. Who would you have had in the game at that particular moment to stop that three-point possession when we're tied 110-110? Because right now, obviously, we saw the two players who got cooked on that play.
Austin Reeves and Luka definitely off the floor. You definitely got to have Vando on the floor. I don't know where Rui was at. Did Rui play?
I didn't see him actually.
So maybe that's why Rui went on the floor. But I'm definitely taking off Luka in this situation. Luka's off the floor. I would have definitely had Vando on the floor at that moment in time.
You're right. Let me go back to this play.
Smart, LeBron.
What sense does it make to have Luka on the floor here when you know
that
you have a timeout?
Well, one, you have a timeout, but you know that no matter what happens, they're probably going to try to run this down to the last second. So getting the next possession means absolutely nothing anyway. Like right now, the stop needs to be the biggest thing, not the next possession. Let's see this. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to see who they have on the court. And who do they have on the bench that could be better? So you got Luka, you got LaRavia. I'm fine with LaRavia, more Smart. Who do they have on the bench in place of Reeves and Luka right now?
Vando.
So who would you have put in? Who you guys would have put in? I would have put Vandy in for sure. And who else?
Vando definitely coming in. You put in Vando for Luka.
I want Vando and who there was Jackson
Hayes
on.
I'd have put Vandy and Hayes in. Yeah, I'd have put Vandy and Hayes in.
Yeah.
I would have put in Hayes as well.
Put both of them in there.
Yeah,
that's what we need because at the end of the day, we got the length to secure a rebound, and there's only a few seconds left in the game anyway. You're right, Lamont. We don't need to get another shot off. We can go into the overtime 110, and then we could just start it up again with a new 5.
And if you get lucky and you get the ball early, you just call the timeout. You get it advanced, so you could try to bring back Luka back in to win the game.
Yeah, you could also do that too. There's just so much flexibility that JJ, I don't think his experience is there enough for him to, have the detail. I mean, it's kind of weird though, because it's like, nigga, you've been in the playoffs, you've been a player, you've been in situations where this is required. So it just doesn't make sense that you would keep those two on the floor knowing that they're defensive liabilities, especially from the perimeter.
And I just have something to say because I am working. To piggyback off a New World, why we have experienced NBA head coaches on the bench? What's going on with the bench? We have Nate McMillan and we have Scott Brooks. Something has to shake with this coaching staff. Like something needs to happen. We have experienced coaches in here.
Bro, it's hard, bro. So you never know, man. Do they want to override JJ and risk their job if they combat him too much? Like, I don't know. If I was JJ, I would let Nate McMillan handle anything involved with defense, defensive subs, anything involved with the defense. Nate McMillan's handling.
He's a great defensive coach.
Leaving Luka and Reeves in.
Offensive coach, but his defensive mind is not there, bro. Because we literally saw both of those two players get cooked on that last possession that led to a wide open 3-pointer. Both of
We
them
need to do something similar to what the Clippers did with Van Gundy. Just have him run the defense.
Do you think they
No,
left
but the
Luka in for
Lakers
his
got a good
ego?
philosophy. They're not executing. Clearly, they're not executing. You're not supposed to let them go middle.
Oh, we got Mike Carroll in here.
Yeah, Mike Carroll's here, but yeah,
What up,
man. But
y'all?
Lakers got to do a better
What
job.
up?
Oh, here we go. Fire!
Yeah.
That flex on him real quick, Michael.
Yeah.
That flex on him.
What?
Oh man, yeah, I got Mike Carroll up here. And he does the same thing too. Like he has this memorized too, man. He has the same movement, man. It's crazy. Salute to Mike Carroll, man. Now we going over film. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, man. This is crazy, man. The Lakers I mean, you know, I was listening to I forgot who was it. Might have been Lou Williams. Lou Williams was talking about the Lakers, and he was basically saying, look, at the end of the day, you're playing this bad and you're still the 6th seed, 10 games or so above 500. He's like, it's still a good position to be in. Like he said, like there's still a lot of positives that you can take from just being in the situation that you're in, because it could be a lot worse when you're this bad. So I guess that's the positive you can say. It could be a lot worse. You could be 500.
I mean, they have improved offensively, but again, I think they could be better offensively. They just got to start making their shots. Luka's starting to make his 3-pointers now. He's shooting like close to 36% from 3-point land now. It's the other ones that got to get up there. And I don't know. They got to get the injuries right. But I think Lamar, like I tell these people, this is why the contract situations are important. Players are not going to be playing on 1-year deals. And you understand what I'm trying to say, Lamar? Like if I could take today, I'm taking today off, man. I ain't going to be out here hustling and busting my behind. I got to play good enough just to get another contract. These dudes are trying to get contracts, and they might not even be on the Lakers roster the next year. So that's a part of the effort that you're not seeing as players. Again, man, I'm on my last year, man. I ain't gonna die for this ball. I got a contract to try to get. I got to be healthy for these people next year. Trust me, these players be thinking about it.
You ain't lying, man. They have to. That makes sense. I've never heard anybody say that about 1-year deals, because you would think that being on an expiring deal, you would go all out and just want to play hard. But I guess on the flip side of it, you're trying to stay healthy so you can even get signed in the first place.
Yeah, because sometimes it's not about getting the max money, right, Lamar? Because you want to get more money because you want to play better. But at the end of the day, if you know you're gonna get a 5-year deal, sometimes that's better than trying to work hard for a max, right? It's the longevity. I want the longer contract. That's what I want. That's how I'm gonna get my money. You see what I'm saying? If you're Austin Reeves right now, you're guaranteed to get some good money. What are you risking?
Yeah,
he's gonna go die for some
Hey, y'all
ball.
boys, stay safe, stay blessed.
Right?
All right,
You're gonna go die for some ball.
you,
Right? Shout out to you, right? You're gonna go die for some ball, Lamont. You finna go hustle and take a charge, right?
Mm-hmm.
You finna go, you know what I'm saying?
No, that makes sense.
Man. That's why I be telling people, man, you gotta that's why you have to pay people. That's why it costs to win. Because you have to pay people. People have to feel secure.
You gotta pay.
You gotta pay. You gotta pay.
It's a pay to win. It's a pay to win game. You know what I'm saying?
Who could
you gotta spend money.
I don't know. Like, I just don't see the players they could have got this offseason, though. I don't know who they could have realistically got.
You should have heard what Herm was saying.
What was Herm saying?
Herm was being a dumbass, man. God,
He was talking about the Lakers could have got Van Vliet. They could have got Miles Turner.
Oh my God.
Bro, did you see the Milwaukee Bucks had to waive Damian Lillard? They had to waive Lillard just to get him. Like, that's how hard it is to acquire players, man. They had to amnesty Damian Lillard, amnesty him. Like, that's wild to do just to bring him in. Like, that's a big move. Like, that's a big sacrifice just to bring in Miles Turner. So, what do you think the Lakers would have to do to go get a Miles Turner?
No, but Lamar, again, it's about the long-term deal. The Lakers are not trying to sign nobody to no 4-year 180.
The problem is they're
They'll
not trying to
sign you
trade
to it.
Reeves, man.
That's why I think they're willing to keep LeBron, because LeBron's a 1-2 year deal. Man, if LeBron would have told him, man, y'all got to give me another 4-year, $200 million, they would have been let go of LeBron. But that's the only reason they're holding on to. That's why when they say LeBron should be taking a pay cut, it's funny because LeBron just doing these 1-2 deals actually gives them more money in the long run.
That is true.
But they don't like to consider that though,
because they're not considering nothing but hating LeBron.
Look at the Lakers. Look, think about it. This is how flammy the Lakers are. Right, first quarter they give up 18 points. The second quarter is not even over yet, and they've already given up 31 points in the second. Now they're still up by a decent amount, but it's these weird imbalances where you can play good. Yeah, it's never consistent. Like, and that's the difference between. That's why LeBron was saying that.
Yeah. Hey, I'll tell you what, Lamar. All this be happening when LeBron be out of the game. If you notice, every time that nigga LeBron sit, our offense stagnates. The other team goes on a run. It happens every time this nigga is out the game, bro.
Yeah.
I predict the cycle. I look at the score, and if I see the score ain't moved for our team in the last 2.5 minutes, and the other team is just scoring buckets, I know LeBron out the game. I already know.
Yeah. JJ loves
And my thing is with the Lakers offense is exactly what y'all talking about right now. So imagine Lakers had a good start. Somehow their defense played well, or the other team's not playing well offensively. If your offense is always executing, it puts pressure on the other team to always be executing on their offense. When they ever go into a slump in the middle of the game versus you, it's going to be a problem. You don't even have to be playing great defense. You just got to hope that the team that you're playing against ain't really playing good today. They missing their shots, right? So that could even help you in the game. But if all you have is your offense, you have to make sure your offense is always at A+.
Yeah.
And that's what the Lakers are not doing. And that's all they have. So they got to keep their offense. They got to figure out. That's why. And it's so stupid to me because it's like, well, wait a minute. You have LeBron, Luka, and Reeves, which are all playmakers and ball facilitators, but somehow you have stretches where you can't score. You should never have that. There should always be some way where you set up the lineup to where one of them are on the floor, even if they're by themselves.
Yep. That's a JJ issue. That's a JJ problem.
That's a JJ
issue. Yep.
Doing too much, man.
So the original topic, y'all was finna talk about how this nigga always disabled is overrated.
That's what we were talking about. No, I wanted to talk about because I didn't even watch the video. Because I know, Johnny, you might have saw it. When Ochi dropped that video and said that Plato was talking about us. What was he saying? Was he mad at us? No, I didn't see it.
You should watch it. It's pretty bad. Like my nigga, they had a prompt up, but they literally were just talking about you and Johnny and me for like 20 minutes.
Why? What do we do?
Honestly couldn't believe it.
I haven't even been doing nothing.
Was it on So Gay Jake's live?
No, it was on some new guy's live. He's 22 years old and he just asked people the same thing Plato does. So what's the best thing you got to do as a player? Is win a championship and be the best player. He does that, and then he says, "Why can't LeBron fans answer this?" I'm like, "Nigga, you're 20. You didn't watch anyone play." Nigga, you didn't watch.
But how did me and Johnny get brought up? Like, I don't get how somehow.
I was just in the comments, and they get mad when they see me in the comments. Oh, there he is. He's probably recording. And he just talked about you, and he literally talks about how you committed crimes at Purdue because Johnny trying to get signed to Clutch Sports like Shannon Sharp. Like they really were just talking about y'all. And obviously me recording and saying it's weird.
He said Johnny's trying to get signed to Clutch?
Yes.
Oh my God, man.
I hope I do get signed to Clutch. Please let me get
I'm curious. The one thing I am curious. The question I would want to know about Plato is I want to know why Plato hasn't addressed when we use the film of his own words to show how he lied and was just absolute, complete and utter contradiction and just hypocritical. Everything that he said could not define anything.
He said he cooked you on KMF's live, and he said that y'all are scared to go on other people's lives, even though how the hell would you have gotten cooked on KMF's live if you're too scared to leave your groupies? I don't know what he was trying to say because it was contradictory.
I thought we had that. That's also recorded too. What was on?
Bro, I can never think about this. But I can never see his videos because he blocked me. I don't see nothing that Plato does.
He blocked me too.
He blocked
me. You should watch that video though. It was nasty. Like
I told you, after I did the live where I showed Gil when him talking to Gil, and it basically showed that he lied about. He blocked me.
Everything.
I haven't had a conversation with him since then.
That's why I said it's weird to record. I'm like, nigga, what's weirder, recording you lying or fucking lying? Like, let's just be honest with each other for once.
Oh my God.
What's actually weird here? Just in his feelings, honestly. And then obviously they had Viz in the comments.
And when they say they be cooking, they say I had noodles without the packet.
Someone said Plato got transformed. Someone said
No can Merc.
I don't know. We didn't do nothing.
No Merc.
I haven't done nothing. Like we really don't even. Actually, let me be honest, y'all. Hey, Johnny's actually been light on Plato. He hasn't really went in on Plato like he's went on some of these other dudes. Like he hasn't really went all the way in, basically denigrating him. He's called him zesty, but that might be the worst he's done to Plato.
And I can play a little of the video if you want, just so y'all can hear how it kind of started.
Man, Plato. Someone said Plato transformed. He became.
All I did was talk about Plato's whack criteria and his advantage creation. That's the only thing I ever said, bro. Like I don't know why people get mad at me because Plato came here.
Advantage creation.
He wasn't the first person I heard say this, but he was the first person on the TikTok takeover to say this. He was because he's the only one that came up here brave, and he was the first one to say, "I value being the best player, winning the championships." That's what I thought. That he said, "I was in my bedroom when I thought of this."
Yeah.
So when
I gotta find that clip when he said that. I gotta find that.
I'm telling you, man, it's early. It's one of the earliest stuff we did, man.
Yes, we just
having
like
fun with him.
The reason why it's so hard to find is because these topics don't be about them. It just comes up in the middle of a video that we're doing, so it's hard for me to go identify the exact video where he said it because it's just like y'all be saying this dumb stuff in videos that don't have nothing to do with it, man. Hold on, let me get Olo up here. What's good, Olo? So I don't know, man. I don't know why he's mad.
You want to hear like the 20 seconds of it because it's like 10 minutes, but like just to.
I want to hear it. Let me hear it. Go ahead, play. I want to hear it.
Motherfuckers are shameless. Oh, that's my face. That's the wrong camera.
It's
don't put yourself on camera, boy. Them boys will come get you. Them boys come get you, boy. They'll come get you now, boy. They'll come get you now.
Oh,
hey, just block it, man. Hey, King James, just block it, bro.
They say all Bobby spamming you and invite. Salute to all
just block it. Just block it, bro.
No, shout out to No Ball Talks, man. No Ball Talks be going live at 5 in the morning.
After last night.
All right. Well, hopefully
I'll be waking up at 4, 5 in the morning. No Ball Talks be live.
I'm about to say he be live.
I don't know if you know, but they found out some information on Lamont. That's what FYF is. Apparently, when this nigga was going to school or something in Purdue, this nigga like broke into some people's cars and
oh my god!
all kind of crazy shit.
They making a fictional movie about you, bro.
Hold on. Pause it. Hold on. So this like, bro, now it's evolved, bro. He didn't turn it into home invasions now. now it's a home invasion. like,
he said you done broke into somebody's shit and
then he tried to layer it. He said and all other types of shit. No, there's no all other types of shit. It was just one thing. And the shit was mine. The shit got dropped less than 2 days later, man. That's how funny they be, man. These dudes, bro.
There's obviously a lot more. That was just for you. I'm gonna play what they were saying. I mean, this is just brief. Like they was literally talking about y'all for like 20 minutes, but this is I literally just.
I don't mind it. This is called
talking about a Johnny briefly.
All right, let's hear.
Brief promotion.
Cam said he cooked like you definitely no ball, but I was on TikTok one day, and the dude go Dave Cam said he cooked you. No, I never had him, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. He just claims he cooked everybody, brother.
No, we don't claim.
Big job, man. So
big
claim. I don't believe that Johnny ever cooked me. I don't think that. Hey, superstar. Like I told you earlier, I sent you my clip. I'm gonna send you Mark clip. I'm gonna tell you everybody that he debated on Ralph with an actual civil discussion. Yeah, it was going on Ralph. Bro, I'm telling you, when you get on a neutral platform, he actually conducts himself with somebody with sense. He don't never win because let's be honest. He tries to use hyperbole, theatrics, and hijinks. When you can't do all of that and actually talk basketball, you don't see the substance there. And I tried to be fair at first. Like when we all first got on here, like I tried to be fair until I'm like, okay, I see what time you on. Like, dog, I'm not
DA, whenever he told me that MVP means you're the best player in the league and all accolades have the same value, I was done.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
You would never.
And I told him,
The
and
lie
he fucking
detective
lied again.
tells you that
That's
a lie.
That is not what happened. It's recorded. He said, I have recorded too. Like, what the
fuck? Hold on.
Ask them, where is that Ralph live? Why is he talking about a live that happened 3 years ago no one's ever seen? That's what I was looking for him to say. Where is this Ralph live at?
It was on Ralph's live. Nigga, play the footage. Like, they say all this shit without showing us anything.
Hold on. He said, hold on, y'all. The beauty of this is that, so I'm going to reach out to him, right? I'm going to reach out to him because I feel, hold on. You could pause it 1 second. So, I feel like I still have some type of I don't know. I might not. There's an echo. Somebody got an echo, y'all. I don't know who has the echo, but somebody has it. But I think I can reach out to what's his name? DA. I don't know. I think it's what's his channel name? I don't know what it is, but
Young Miami or the one.
Yeah, Young Miami.
Young
Okay, so I'm gonna reach out to him, right? He says he has these clips because he said I'm gonna send you the clips. I'm gonna ask him if he can send me the clips. I want to see these clips. I want to hear it. Like I want to share it with the people. They think we don't want people to see these clips. I want the clips so we can play them. Because Plato just said that Johnny said that all accolades are equal. They hold the same value. Like we clearly heard Johnny say that they're not equal. We clearly heard him.
You have to lie. You have to lie to try to have a point. Let me keep playing though.
Was done having basketball conversation with him because now and he says he feels that way because he doesn't want to put his bias into it. But nigga, like
you just gotta get the player of the month awards up though.
Yeah, that too involving player of the month awards and accolades. Like, brother, like that stuff is just stupid.
His whole debate reference nowadays is that Michael Jordan didn't do enough.
Hey, Big Shot, can I please say this to the guy I want up there, Big Shot, that you should invite up on Money Viz? You should talk to him about FYF.
What?
You heard that? You should talk to him about it. That you should invite up on Money Viz. You should talk to him about FYF. Literally.
Oh, Money, they know each other real well.
I'll try. Hey, what's up, man? What's up, BA? Everyone, don't do it.
Man, we got Herm, man.
We got to get Herm up here.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's great entertainment, man. Hey, look, now the one thing I do want to thank them for, and I told Johnny this is, I gained like 200 followers over the last 48 hours for whatever they doing to put a little extra juice into FYF Sports on TikTok. Keep doing it, man. I don't know if y'all think it's working. I'm fine with it, man. But look, man, it's sad, man. These dudes are sad. The fact that he got to lie. Like, why'd you got to lie on Johnny? Like, his takes are not that complicated to understand. Like, he explains them very clear. Like, I don't know how he gets confused. He clearly told Plato in 4K they're not valued the same. He literally said it.
And the thing he cooked you on KMF's live is insane, while also saying you're too scared to leave. I don't even know what he's talking about.
I don't, bro. How can I talk to Plato? He blocked me. Why? I want to know. You got to ask Blake. Like, if he should have blocked anybody, he would have needed to block. Go James Kingdom. That's the guy that was going in on. I don't know why you blocked me. I didn't even do it. I don't say anything about him. Hold on, we got the Hoop Nerd Emergency Task Force.
What? Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, the Hoop Nerd.
Yeah, I saw YB.
Bro,
YB.
I was in this live earlier, bro. A guy named Mellow Ant. he was talking about how these guys will keep talking about stats and they never talk about the film, and they was trying to bully this guy, and he had called them out on his live, and started crashing out badly, bro. I was like, man, the Zesties mess with the wrong person, bro.
What'd he do? What'd he do?
Yeah, when I saw you.
Oh yeah. So Mez, like, so these are the 5 names of the guys that like he was talking to, and yeah, like Keisha, you got it.
Yeah,
so the Hoop Nerd Emergency Task Force. So these are the guys who said the geeks that don't play basketball and always talk about stats and box score watching. And he says these are he said, man, Mez, he talking about Mez want to talk about me. He's a $160. He never played ball in his life. He talking about Jake Melo talking about some man. Jake told me he watched basketball with his grandma. We don't care about your grandma. Yo, bro, we gotta get Melo. He talking about Mark Tittle always want to stand up for Mez. Mark Tittle's 5'3".
5'3".
You gotta get him.
Bro, we gotta get Melo here, bro.
You gotta get him up here, bro. Please, bro.
Man, salute to the great.
But now, hold on, but he gotta make sure he can't be making these allegations. He gotta make sure that it's true. Please, like, so these are factual statements that he said. Maz is, I forgot what he said about Maz. He said you're $160. Mark Tittle
soaking wet. He said $160 soaking wet
with his grandma. Man. Y'all gotta make sure these is factual statements, man. Because you know these guys, they only gonna come after me, man. You know they not gonna come after y'all, man. They gonna get mad at me, man. They always think I be doing this.
Well, this is what we gotta do, bro.
Y'all up to something.
We gotta get him. I did invite Ochi Clips to record it. I did invite him to record that.
Who's Jay Sports?
It was very funny. I don't know who that is.
Oh yeah.
I really don't know.
Emergency task force.
But he talking about all they talk is about stats.
The reason why they blame you is because of Johnny be going around telling everybody you was boss. Every time one of us be cooking these niggas, they be like, "Oh, it's Johnny and Lamont's cronies. It's those little minions out here."
You guys gotta, bro. When I heard him, he was so angry, bro. You guys gotta like chill who y'all like talking about, bro. Cause some of these guys got nothing to lose. He's talking about some y'all raise my blood pressure up. I don't care. I'll lose my voice over this. You guys gotta chill, bro. You guys can't bully everybody, bro.
What's the dude name? That did this?
Mello, and bro, I put it in the chat. Mello.
Somebody send him an invite. Send him an invite, man. We need good entertaining content creators, man.
Yes.
We need his story, bro.
This is the funny thing, Lamar. This is the funny thing. I wanna address this. What is it that we're able to do on our lives that suddenly we can't do on their lives? Like, what is it that I say on this live that I cook them on this live that when I go over there I can't say it? Like I don't know what. Like it goes to show you how they don't let you speak. Like he said, talk hoops. What hoops do they talk? What conversations do they have? Again, why none of it's available for anybody to see?
That's a fact.
Want to talk about stats, but you might as well be an analyst.
Like, just think about it.
That's
They
all we
literally
need to be
called me
talking
here
about.
recording, but they're talking about 2 other men while they're not there when they have the opportunity to unblock Lamont and actually just fucking pull up. But they'd rather just talk about y'all, and they think I'm like, think about this.
No, because I told you this is their safe spot because they can have those conversations, and only the people who are listening, who are usually their fans, again, these guys' takes are not heard. You never hear these guys get mentioned in basketball discussions. They only mention with us because they talk about us. You clearly see they talk about us. We open up the platform to talk hoops. My takes, you heard what he said. You heard what he said. Now all of a sudden Jordan's career is not enough, or Jordan didn't do enough.
How do I bro, I don't even know how to use TikTok all the way. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
What you trying to do?
Trying to search for somebody's profile.
Oh, Mella. His name is Silencer. Hold on. I'm gonna just send you him.
Yeah, just somebody just tag me. I'll figure.
I'm just gonna send you him.
Imagine I was sent him I'm
the voice of basketball, man.
Yeah, I'm Tiger sent it to him already. We good.
Nobody even cares about you. These Zesties don't even care about you. They don't even care.
These Zesties, bro. These guys be messing with the wrong people, bro. They mess with the wrong person. I'm telling you, bro. They think they can bully everybody, bro.
We have evidence and shit.
They
Like,
only
they
can bully
don't
people
even
on
lie.
TikTok. You see, none of them are outside of TikTok.
Yeah.
None of them are outside of TikTok.
I'm sick of geeks dictating basketball.
Yeah, I know. Hoop during emergency
Bro,
time.
you got to get him up here, bro.
They
He
don't
said-
hoop, man. It
I'm
kind of
sick
pisses
of
me
geeks
off.
talking
Bro,
about basketball.
but hold on,
like
hold on. But they got mad at me. They like I forgot who it was. Was it Plato? Plato got mad at me because one thing Plato like. I'm big on if you are willing to say that my take is stupid and you haven't offered up anything else, that means you have some qualifications in the game of basketball to jump out there and say my take is stupid. So when I asked you your qualification, what qualifies you to call my take dumb? Do you do anything in the game of basketball? Do you coach? Do you do anything that qualifies you? That's why I ask people, do they have any involvement in the game? I don't just ask you for no reason. Like, if you're gonna tell me my take is wrong, you better really have something to stand on. And these dudes get mad because they have absolutely no leg in basketball whatsoever. Nothing
at all.
They don't like it. They can't even reach to the side and pick up a basketball. Like, they can't even do that. I remember I asked somebody to do that on live stream. He was like, he said it's in my car. They always say the basketball, everything is somewhere far away. It's
They don't
optional.
own a basketball.
I tell these dudes, grab some basketball shoes. Oh, they in the other room across my mansion. On the other side of my building. Bro,
I mean, he lies all the time, but in this case specifically, Plato did say he played D2 and he never played defense. So if you want to believe that,
bro, come on, bro. I mean, look, maybe
he said he was a trash defender.
maybe he had an illustrious. Okay, we'll give him that, man. Come on, man.
He was a trash defender on D2. Good for him, man.
Right.
He admitted it, though. That's not even me roasting him.
Bro, hold on. Think about this, Ochi. Think about this. Do you know how hard it is to make a D2 basketball team?
Yes, that's why I'm saying.
And you're not a premier player. First of all, you're not a premier player. The only players that are afforded roster spots that can't play defense are the stars. You're not just walking in the gym, joining nobody's D2 basketball team, and you can't play defense, and you're not one of the stars, man. Come on, man. Come on, let's stop.
Can't even do that with JUCO.
Yeah, bro, man, like I say, I'll be interested to hear these stories from your coach, man. Because, man, goddamn, this got to be one of the dumbest coaches in the United States.
He bragged about it. His recruiter never told him about
they looking up your history,
and
Lamar.
I said that means that you never played defense.
They were asking today, Lamont, on today's show that they were like, can somebody tell us what Lamont's college stats were? And
I got them, bro. I did a whole show. Like, if they dug hard enough, I just want them scouring through my channel so I can get more views. But I did a whole show about it on YouTube. I did it back in 2021. I was stats and all. I mean, it's not illustrious. That one thing y'all don't ever hear me brag about.
What does that prove?
I don't brag about it. I don't brag because there's stats, but they're not. I got some. What's the name? What's the dude name on the Suns? Bouye. I got some Bouye stats, man. You know that's
Lamont,
does
4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists.
Lamont, does your stats change that LeBron got 42,000 points?
Bro,
does your stats change that he has more rebounds than Dennis Rodman?
No.
Does your stats change he has more assists than Magic Johnson?
Hey Johnny. This is the thing. What they try to do is they want to know that. Because now they want to try to discredit something that they know they could have never came close to doing. So everything like that. That's why it'd be funny. Like when you talk about the coaching, what's the first thing they try to do? Yeah. Oh, it's not the NBA. It's like they're just so only thing their goal now is to try to discredit something that they can never do. So now like, I don't mind. Like I said, that's why I don't mind. Like let them do what they do. If I'm gonna be the topic of conversation, me and you, I talked to you about this. I said, let's see. If they're able to go a week without talking about either one of the topics that we create or just us in general. I don't think they can do it. I don't think they don't create
No, but they can't, Lamont, because there's people you heard what Buddy said. Buddy came up there and said, man, I was on Goat James Kennedy. He said he cooked you. Right? And they were like, oh, he always say that. He just say that. But that's what they say, and they don't have no footage, right? And this is why I know this is their safe spot, because you heard Young Miami say, I have the Ralph Live. How does he have Ralph Live? That means Ralph must have gave it to him. So that means they've known for years now that these lives are available and can be posted, but they don't post them.
I'm gonna hold on. Let me message DA right now. Let me see if I can get him. Let me see if I can get him on the show. I want access to this.
Hey man, no Jordan fan get a clearance to talk about Jordan unless I approve it, man. I'm divorced of Jordan.
Nobody gets approval to talk about Mike, man. They
Does a
gotta go through
ballpark
me.
taste good?
They gotta go through me to talk about Mike, man. I can't let these guys mess up with Mike, man. So they gotta go through me first. If I don't prove it, y'all can't let them talk about Mike,
It's too
man.
late. You
I
better go.
can't let them
You
talk
better
about
get on
Mike,
your.
man.
You better get on your due
I'm just
diligence,
telling
Andy.
y'all now. I'm gonna tell y'all
Why you
now.
telling us?
That's the
Why you
rules,
telling us?
man.
You
I'm
can't stop
telling
me.
y'all
We're
because
over here
y'all
talking.
be y'all be
Oh, so we
y'all
supposed
be
to stop and wait for you
you want to know why I'm doing that?
because they keep getting exposed?
You want to know why I do that though? Because y'all be so anxious to cook niggas. Y'all let them dummies talk. So instead of going through all that dumb talk, they gotta go. If I don't stamp them, they can't talk about Mike, man. They can't talk about
Oh
Mike
no,
if
he
I
trying
don't
to
stamp
protect
it,
him.
man.
He trying to
I'm just
protect
telling
him.
you
That's what
now,
he
man.
doing.
They
It ain't
still gonna talk
protecting
about
them.
Mike.
I just ain't
Why
finna
you
let.
telling us? Like,
I just ain't finna let dumb asses talk about Mike, man. That's
No,
all
bro,
no,
I'm
he
go
trying
over
to
doing,
there. I would
man.
protect
love to see
somebody.
you go over there, Herb. I would love to
Trying to
see you go
protect
into one of
somebody.
their lives, Herb. We would love to see that. Please
Hey
go over there and
Herm,
talk to them.
hey Herm, they be talking
But
basketball
see,
reference.
I keep the same energy. I'll cook a Jordan fan, Bron fan. You
I
know
would
I
love
cook
to
a
see you go
Kawhi
over there. I
fan,
would love to see you go
KD
over there.
fans. I cook them all. I cook them
Hey,
all.
Lamont, what do you think would
I've
happen if
actually
Herb
seen
went
that.
into one of their lives? What do you think would
Herm went
happen if
on
he went
King's
into
Speech
one of their
Rose
lives?
Live and was cooking that
No,
nigga.
Herm. How much? Oh, we got to get you to go over there and say, y'all been so trash at talking about Michael Jordan, man. I gotta ban y'all from talking. Like, you got to go over there and just crash out on him, man. Just let him know.
Yeah, I bet you gonna do
I
that. You gonna go
ain't
over there
gonna
and do that.
crash out. Y'all
You
just
won't
gotta
go.
let me
No, you don't
know.
have to crash out. You just
Nah, I'm
gotta
gonna
tell them simple,
crash
like
out,
Lamont
man.
said. Like, I've been listening to y'all, and all of y'all are bad talking Michael Jordan. It's
This
embarrassing. Y'all don't know
basically
how
gonna
they
be
did
like a
just like
hyena
that.
crashing out
I
on
bet you
other
gonna do
hyenas.
that. I
But I ain't
guarantee
gonna
you
lie.
gonna do that.
I ain't gonna lie though, hey Johnny. When I do though, I'm gonna throw some slick disses at y'all ass for the hell of it though. But I am gonna let them know they have let me down though. I'm gonna let them know they let
Oh
me
yeah, I can't
down,
wait to hear
man.
that response off of you. I can't wait to hear that.
Wait, Herm.
It's gonna be like a hyena,
I
like
got too
crashing down
many. I
another
got too
hyena.
many people. I can't find. I don't even know Young Miami's profile name. I can't
It's
find this shit.
Daiwan Sanders.
Yeah, that one Sanders.
All right, let's see. Daiwan
That's his
D
name,
Y.
Daiwan
The guy
Sanders.
with
He's an idiot.
Hold on.
the guy
Oh, I
who
found
Maybe
it.
cheated
I
like
on
found
his
it.
wife.
I found it. I'm spelling it
yeah.
wrong.
Wait, go
Okay.
James. The
He
guy who
follows
cheated
him.
on his wife for Michael Jordan.
Okay, hold on. Let me message him.
No,
What
for
should I
the
say?
Arkansas
Hold
Ramblers.
on. What should I say? I
Be
got to
like, yo,
be
I
nice
heard you
though.
got a. I know you gotta say. I heard you got an entire clip of you and A Johnny debating. Can I have the access to it? I heard you were willing to give it to somebody. Can you give me access to it? We want to
Hey,
play it.
shout out to the show.
I
Shout
want
out
to
to
play
the
it.
show, by the
This
way.
gonna be a name. Y'all gonna make a video out of this. Hollywood Hearn confronts all the Jordan fans, man. I'm
Oh,
gonna
I can't
confront
wait
them
for that,
all,
Herb.
man.
I can't wait for that, Herb. That would be so
Hey,
great.
shout out to Inside and our show, man. That's
Yo,
pretty big.
Herm,
Yeah.
man.
They broke my heart, man, because they ain't talking the game right,
They
man. They
talking
Hey,
broke my
but you didn't
basketball
know
heart.
how to be
reference, bro.
zesty.
They the hoop
Herb, they
nerds,
couldn't be
bro. They
zesty.
don't
All
know
right,
They
hold
hoop.
couldn't
on,
be
hold on. I
zesty
just
good enough.
followed him. Hold on, I followed him and I sent him a message. So hopefully that like gives him an alert. And I don't believe. Cause remember,
To be honest, they make y'all dumbasses look like experts, man. That's why I'm
Oh,
disappointed, man.
I'm glad.
I'm
I'm
really
glad you said that.
disappointed.
Yo, what
I'm
do
Like,
you
glad you
say,
said that.
man?
I'm
what
glad
the
you
hell
said that.
going on, man?
I'm glad you
Like, what's
said
going
that.
on?
Yo,
What's
there's
going
a
on? It's an
yo Herm.
exposure.
Yo, Herm, there's a clip. They mentioned my name, but they took my song. This is why B got he keep mentioning ChatGPT. Man, I rather use ChatGPT than
hold on, hold
basketball
on. Look,
reference, bro.
look, I go to Young Miami's page. One of the first posts I see, he has a post that says LeBron James accidentally shares picture of Chris Bosh's daughter grabbing his crotch.
bruh,
Yeah,
bruh.
that was because of NASCAR, Jeff. They started talking
No.
about it because of Mr. NASCAR track hunter.
Oh man,
They're trying to
this is
come. Hey, come
ridiculous,
up here,
bro.
Todd. Hey, come up here, Todd. Hey,
Bro,
come
I
up
swear
here.
to God, they trying
Yeah,
to.
Todd. Herm wants to tell
Yeah,
you something, Todd.
come
Herm
here,
got
fire.
something to tell you.
Yo, remove me.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, we ain't gonna
Nah,
remove you,
YB,
man.
keep up the hoop nerd. Keep the hoop nerd thing.
I'm the voice of Michael Jordan fans, man.
No, hold on, Herm. We need you to talk to
And
Todd then, because you need you to talk to Todd. We got to get you
yeah,
in
I
front of him.
know, I
you
know,
got to talk to Todd.
I know, man.
Yo,
Todd, a Jordan
I
fan
can't
wants to
believe I
speak with
heard
you.
that.
Hold on, let me talk to Todd, y'all. Todd, a Jordan fan that A Johnny has cataloged as zesty wants to talk to you, Todd. Man, this ain't got nothing to do with the LeBron fans. I'm neutral. Hey, Johnny is not. But he says I ain't a Jordan fan. Or Todd. He just wants to speak with you, Todd. Remember, it's not about you being a Jordan fan. He wants to speak to a zesty Jeffrey. That's not
You speak for
necessarily
Jordan fans. You've spoken for Jordan fans before. Don't run now. You spoke.
Hold on, Todd. You debated.
Even Kobe fans. I'm the voice of Kobe. I'm the voice of Kobe fans too. I'm the one to speak about Kobe better than everybody, man. So yeah, man. So I'm the voice of Kobe too.
Lamont got. I mean, not Lamont. Herm got something to tell you, Todd.
And Michael is the voice of Bill Russell.
Todd, he says defending Jordan don't make me a Jordan fan. But look, you don't defend Jordan. You were debating Jordan. Why do y'all think y'all have to defend Jordan? We all know Jordan's a great player.
Herm said you did a horrible job defending Jordan. That's what he wants to tell you.
Hold on. Herm, you want to hear Todd's? Do you want to hear Todd's debate with A. Johnny? Because he said he was defending Jordan. I want you to hear. If you heard how sorry this was, his debating for Michael Jordan. This was him debating for Jordan. He spent 3 rounds crying about LeBron. He talked about defending Jordan. He cried about LeBron for 3 rounds. And come on, man. I wish I could find it right now. It's on one of the lives I just posted. It'll be out this week on YouTube.
Dream does says he's the real spokesman for Jordan fans. None of y'all are. All of y'all are horrible spokesmen. Go James Kingdom does a better job talking Jordan than y'all ever did.
That's sad.
Oh, he has a video about you. He has a video about you. His video about you says this guy GJK is horrible.
They all have videos about me, man. I don't know. It's already Lamont.
It says it's in the caption. It says we got to stop him from recording.
Recording? Who says this? Who said that? Todd?
Young Miami.
He said stop me from recording. When he put this in? When he made this post?
Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Is it his post? No, this is a different post. This is from And1 Productions.
Okay. And1 Productions. They got to stop me from recording.
Yeah.
When he said this,
here's a video where it says GJK is horrible. Yeah, they're mad at you, man. I told you, all this anger and angst is for you, man. They're mad at you. I don't know.
You know why, Lamont? Because I used to record them, Lamont, and I told you I stopped because I was like, there's no point, because it became to the point to where I'm sitting here arguing with a bunch of delusionals, man. These dudes do not really want to have a conversation about basketball. They just want to hate on LeBron James, and they want to try to make other people look stupid. And you know I don't like nobody trying to make me look stupid. Why are you trying to make me look stupid for it? It's clear as day that there's something wrong with you. And that's why they get mad. That's why they don't want to have these conversations, Lamont. They're embarrassed. You heard what he said? Listen, the worst thing that they can say about you, Lamont, is you have a criminal record. The worst thing they can say about me is I want to be signed to Clutch Sports. They basically tell me, this nigga want a job.
Hold on, what is Herm still here? Herm.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. If you get charged with something and it's dropped 48 hours later, is that a record?
No, it's not.
Thank you. But remember, but this is what they do. That's why I told you, Johnny, they'll give the information to crash dummies, like especially like the white dudes that know absolutely nothing about what's going on with what. And so as soon as they see anything that looks like handcuffs, they frail up and get nervous and scared and just start shaking in their boots, man. They think the whole world is about to end. Man. That's just part of the day-to-day life sometimes. It just happens, man. It is what it is. But I don't care, man.
I get all of this because George.
Man, what really break my heart with this, man, they fall for the baits. They be falling for the baits. I be like, damn.
All this because they don't want to. They don't want to debate. They don't want to do a debate with a giant. All I do is ask them if they want to debate. They get mad at me. Do you want to debate?
No, I don't want to. No.
Hey man,
LeBron's the GOAT. Face tough for foes. MJ no, but that's how history goes. From 73 and 9 to the pandemic bubble, in the annals of time, Bron handled the struggle.
All right, let's see. Let's see if he messaged me back. Do I have anything? Nah, he might not message me back, man.
He's not gonna message you back. He gonna act like he's doing a good thing and being a husband and staying at home tonight. Lying ass.
Oh, I found Mellow ENT. See,
me and Mahari showed the way for Jordan fans. We always highlighted the peak dominance. We highlighted what he did. You know what I'm saying? So you never can really go against the longevity aspect of
what most LeBron fans gonna talk about.
Yo,
So,
Michael, wake up, bro. Wake up,
so
Michael.
certain shit you gotta
Y'all don't
stay
know why
away
my eyes
from.
be looking closed.
Certain shit you gotta stay away
For the
from,
camera.
man, when it comes to LeBron.
I'm about to say, bro.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. Listen. You're by yourself on this, Herm. Don't come bring up Mahari. Mahari be chilling. Mahari ain't trying to have no GOAT debate. Mahari know there ain't no GOAT debate. These dudes be want to have a GOAT debate,
Nah,
and they
nah,
be crying.
Bro, they don't
Mahari ain't
even
gonna
know. Hey
judge that
Johnny,
though.
they don't want to have the
Mahari
GOAT
ain't gonna
debate.
judge
They
that.
want
They
to
do, LeBron.
argue.
They don't want
They
it with
want to
me.
argue. They just want to argue. Whenever I say anything about a real debate and I tell them the format, what did they tell you? That's too complicated. I can't do that. We can't. They just want to sit on a panel and argue. They don't want to do. They don't want to. They don't want us to hear
They
them
want
out.
an interrogation, Lamont. They want an interrogation. They want to sit you
I guess I
down
gotta do the
and
GOAT
have
debate,
100
man.
questions thrown your way and wait till you bumble and say something. And they can't do
I'm
that with me.
not about to get interrogated by a whole bunch of dudes that ain't never like. The thing is, it's only real coaches can interrogate me. Like, I'm not about to sit here and take all these basketball questions and not hear what you think about the game. These, like I said, I agree with whoever asked them that question. You doing these interrogations, you have zero basketball credentials to do any type of interrogation. You don't. So again, who are you to say my opinion is less valuable than yours? Yours is that much better, and you got nothing in the game of basketball. You got no stamps of approval in the game of basketball ever in your life. Man, stop it, man. That's why I just talk basketball.
Hey, LeBron, you remember I gave the blueprint for Kobe fans to use with Kobe. All you got to do with Kobe Bryant is just tell the story. Tell his story, because his come up is like no other, really. So just talk about his story. Just tell this whole story of his career. You got a
Hey
chance to
Johnny,
out-debate anybody
Herm,
when you tell the
No,
story,
he said
man.
his story. He said his story.
Herm,
He
they're
said his
too dumb to
story.
realize. They're too dumb to realize that his story is part of what makes him great. And if you do want to be one of
That's
those
the
few,
point.
if you want to be one of the few that say he is top five, it's because of his story. It's not because of none of this other stuff. It's because of his story. But they too dumb to realize that. They be sitting here trying to pick Kobe resume versus LeBron's like it's supposed to stand toe to toe with LeBron's. Like, you're gonna have to come up with some old very subjective storyline stuff to put Kobe up there. So you might as well just use it. They don't even know how to do that, man.
Nah, they don't. That's why I be disappointed, man. Because if I'm a real diehard Kobe fan, that's what I'm rolling with. Because end of the day, with him to had the start of the career that he had, and for him to still accomplish what he accomplished, that just shows how great he was. He was held
Yeah,
back, and he still was able to score 30+ thousand points, being held
yeah. He
back
accomplished.
initially. You know what I'm
He
saying?
I don't want to
accomplished.
hear
So,
that shit. I don't want to hear that
hey
shit.
man,
Accomplished more.
Make him the
you ain't
goat
gotta
then.
hear it.
If
That's
the
why your
story,
ass got cooked the very first debate we did, because you disrespected the
no,
story of Kobe Bryant, man.
that's
You
not
No,
why.
yeah,
disrespected
people
the
Because
didn't
there
get
was a
off.
story,
I didn't.
man.
confusion on the damn topic, and he had your crew with you, like Mingo Jester and them. I don't care about that
Bro,
story bullshit. Nigga,
bro,
again, that
Herm, they
debate's
should have.
available for people to see, bro. I
Hey
proved my
man,
point.
hey
Johnny,
man.
LeBron was better at a younger age than Kobe. He was
Even
better at
Lamont
his
was
prime
real
than
on that,
Kobe. He was
man.
better at his peak than
Even
Kobe.
Lamont kept the real
I
on
don't
the
like
debate
these
itself,
storylines.
man.
what did I say? What did I vote? Who did I vote for?
You voted for her.
I did. I forgot. I
Yeah, but
forgot
not
what it
not
was.
not not to the sense, not to the sense to where it was a bad thing, because you don't really even vote. It was again, it was
It was
Herm
about the
won
topic.
Herm won through special guests. And some people didn't understand the topic. They thought we were
Mingle don't
debating the
even
same
really
thing.
like me. Mingle be mad at me all
Nah,
the
no, but
time. You can
none of
ask
them like
Lamont
me,
though.
Herm. That's why you be mad,
You
because
can
they
ask
hate me more
Lamont
than they
though. He
hate
be
you.
mad at me all the
They be
time
hate me.
because I
They hate
cook
me more than they
Kawhi
hate
Leonard.
anybody, bro. Trust me. If they had a LeBron James Bible, I would be the devil for sure,
Hey,
for sure.
See, Mingle be mad at me because I always cook Kawhi Leonard. So I like Lamont can tell you, when I first started doing the debates on the platform, I was down there the most hated nigga. They liked me because I'm funny but at the same time, they hated me, but they knew I was entertaining though. So that's what helped me in some instances, because I'm entertaining. But a lot of niggas didn't like me initially. They started respecting me because they was like, damn, Herman actually could when he actually gets serious, he can actually talk for real, because I always did troll. I was a known troll at first.
That was
So a
until
lot of
they
cats didn't
encountered
like
Goat
me.
James Kingdom, though. That was until they encountered Goat James Kingdom, and they found a new apple to bite. And now they poison and just rotten toothed up. They don't know what to do.
Man, They just fall for your basic ass bullshit bait tactics, and they get
Nah,
emotional, man, with your bait tactics, man. That's
because
all,
I'm the only
man.
one that could explain stats correctly. I'm the only one. Y'all can't never tell me, hey, Johnny made up a stat or created some stat. All the times I talk about stats, and it always reflects to what it actually represents.
But
People
you
just
gotta,
don't like it.
but you gotta understand when you are debating a LeBron fan in general, you gotta really stay away from talking stats and analytics to a degree. So you just gotta be able to talk about somebody's greatness and actually highlight everything properly. A lot of
That shit
guys
helps
don't.
me out.
A lot of
That shit
guys,
helps us out.
a lot of guys that claim they are fans of certain guys, they really can't break down their game. So that's why a lot of guys will get their ass kicked against you in a debate because they really don't know how to break down Michael Jordan's game. They really don't know how to break down Kobe Bryant's game, or whatever player they want to campaign for.
No,
They
Herm.
really don't know how to
No,
describe their
Herm.
game.
The trick is this: they don't know how to describe aspects of their game if those same aspects also give LeBron an ultra boost. So it's hard to give Jordan his credit as an elite playmaker because in that same tune, well, we know LeBron is a much better player. Like, so the problem is that things that also made all these players great, they don't know how to, they will have to find a way. And that's where the story aspect comes into it, is you have to try to convince them of how great it was in that moment, in that time, in the magnitude, the impact. You have to try to trick people into believing it was just greater than LeBron, even though LeBron might be better at it. And so it's just a trick. But the performance is also part of the debate. You got to convince people that you have a convincing argument. So
They can't. It's hard to convince somebody with
But
fake
a
shit. They
lot
ain't
of
gonna hear
guys
stories.
really, I can really, in my opinion, I think 85% of people that are Jordan fans really can't break down Michael Jordan's greatness, though. In my opinion, though,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So it's like they are going to lose. They are going to be simple minded and just say, "Oh, 6-0," or "Oh yeah, he averaged 30 for a whole career." They're not going to really highlight what really made Mike. They
They
really,
can't.
like, you got to talk about his ups and downs to really highlight how great he really was, though. Him getting his
They
ass
can't.
kicked, even though Johnny trolled the nigga, but what made him great though was those ass whoopers he took.
You can't say that.
He took.
You can't say that because
You
supposedly
can't
those are
shy
not
away
Jordan's
from
fault.
that shit. You can't shy away from that.
No, but they're gonna say that.
What made Kobe great was him coming out the bench for them 2-3 years. That's what it ultimately motivated Kobe to be great. So you can't shy away from certain shit when you're talking about these players. But they will, and they try to find a way. Oh yeah, let's talk about Bron 2011. That'd be the first thing they jump on. Let's jump on 2011. You know what I'm saying? And that's basic though. That's
Let's do
basic
it.
shit.
That's why I say I don't cry about that. Let's do it. That's why I say I don't cry. They can't. They know more about LeBron than they know about Jordan. That's the problem. And they can't. They don't know what greatness is without comparing it to LeBron. That's the problem. LeBron is their measurement of greatness. That's their real problem. They don't know what greatness is. That's why they get mad at me. Because I
If I'm
show them what
debating,
greatness is and they can't argue it. They get mad.
So I would hold on. Give me an example. Give me an example, Herm, of if you were back against the wall, you in a debate, and you had to craftily say something to convince people Jordan was the GOAT over LeBron, but a Johnny's, let's say for example, a Johnny's already broken down stats on how, well, statistically you ain't gonna win that battle. Let's say a Johnny's hit you with the most accolades of all time, and damn, the accolades just stacked up. I mean, just all accolades stacked up. You ain't gonna really win that battle. And then with the all NBA teams, so once, let's say your back's against the wall and you gotta really convince people Jordan's just better. Like you said, Herm, you got to stay away from the stats and analytics and things like that. How would you explain it to the people?
you gotta start talking about things outside.
No. I want you to
just-
demonstrate it. I want you to demonstrate it.
Like with me personally.
Hold on,
if
I
know
put the
this-
wrong person up. No, Herm. I want you to give an example round. I want you to give an example round, man. If you back against the wall, this is round 3. You got to convince us. And I want you to show people how it's done, because you can't just remember, if you're gonna be the arbiter of the Michael Jordan fandom, you got to be able to show people how it's done, or they not, or you lack the qualifications, man.
Yeah. Well, let's get to it then. Not only Hey, not only Michael Jordan is the GOAT, the greatest player to ever play the game, but when you look at Michael Jordan's career, he transcended, he opened lanes for players to do a lot of things off the court for us, endorsement deals, for us having their shoe, for us selling shoes, how they made the game global. He got kids all around the world wanting to start touching basketball, wanting to play the game. That's why you have seen the evolution for his European play, for his overseas play, because have Michael Jordan up in the floodgates, so people wanting to play the game and love the game. So yes, we can look at the longevity aspect. We know LeBron got that, the greatest longevity of all time. But when it comes to it, Jordan got the peak dominance, but also Michael Jordan also has the most influence of all time. He the one opened the doors for players making more than 20, 30 million a year. He started that avenue when he was for that last 3P asking for 30 plus million a year and getting players to ask for what they are worth. He opened the doors for that. Not only that, the endorsement aspect of it, he opened the doors for us. You see him in Hanes. You see him with his own colognes. You see him with his own liquor. You know what he did with the shoes. Hell, the shoes still number one to this day. So not only he was transcendent on the court with his level of play and level of dominance, but off the court, he opened avenues that no other player in NBA history has ever opened for any player in the NBA. So when you look at Stephen Curry, hell, Stephen Curry just signed another shoe deal for $750 million. It would not be possible if it wasn't for Air Jordan, if it wasn't for Mike. We seen how Michael Jordan, what he did for Spike Lee's career. Most players can't really say what they did for a director like a Spike Lee, like Michael Jordan did. Hell, even Michael Jordan open avenues for us in the media to have his own personal guy elevating a black media person like Omar Rashad. We really don't see that in today's era. We don't even as great as LeBron James is, he didn't bring along a black sports media person alongside with him to elevate his career like Omar Rashad. So Jordan not only had the great influence on the court, but off the court, for us when it comes to the endorsements, the way of living of these players making their money. Michael Jordan is the reason why these players make the type of money that they make now. So I mean that's the kind of lane that I would go with instead of trying to talk the stats and analytics.
Let me do this first for the people in the chat. Hold on. Let me do the people in the chat. People in the chat, especially like Tony NT, the Jordan fans, like hardcore. You are 1000%. I see y'all watching. If you hate A Johnny, I want y'all to tell Herm how he did. Was that third round convincing for you, the Jordan fans? Because I saw the hamburger emoji guy, man. He was like, "What the fuck are you doing, Herm?" He's going off, man. He's like, "Herm, this ain't enough, man. It's something."
That's not enough. You took the wrong route, Herm.
Hold on. Keyshawn said, "Yeah, that was enough. He liked it." So Keyshawn 034, he's cool with it. Hold on, everybody else, man. How y'all feel like Herm did, man? Did Herm would that have been enough to beat A Johnny in a debate if his back was against the wall?
I had to. You know me though, Lamont. I would have to basically hear what A Johnny would have said for me to basically go out what I go off on. But I think that's just an example of the links you got to go through though to convince people though. You got to convince somebody, so you got to highlight some things that people not gonna think about. Because if I do keep it strictly basketball, oh man, we just gonna look at these numbers, look at these stats and accolades, and I'm gonna just say LeBron James. So I gotta bring different shit to the table to highlight Jordan's legacy and greatness though. I just can't harp on the stats and analytics and accolades. I can't just stay on that. I gotta bring other shit into the equation. I got to.
They want to know is, you know, obviously you would typically be the last one going. Can you give us an example of how you would have combated Herm's last round there?
I mean, that would have been very simple. I've heard this before.
Hold on.
Come on now, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll put you on the big
screen.
Oh,
here we go.
Hey, let's see what A Johnny's third round rebuttal would have been if he heard you say something like that, man. How would he closed out on you, man?
All right, hold on, wait. Let me make sure we put the GOAT James Bible up so that y'all can understand. And as usual, and as I always stated before, Michael Jordan's career is not enough. Nobody cares about the popularity contest. I keep telling y'all, popularity contests don't make nobody the GOAT, man. Because Jordan came up in the mass media era He came up in the era where obviously marketing was very, very important in the NBA. Branding was very, very important in the NBA. And yes, he was able to make himself a very marketable individual for the league. And his style of play was very unique enough to do that as well, especially in the era where people were just watching highlights, not watching NBA games. Watching people high fly and dunk. All right, there's nothing new. Jordan wasn't really doing nothing new. It's just never seen before because it was available on television. At the end of the day, Jordan didn't really change too much about the game. You want to talk about impacting the game outside of the game? We got guys like Wilt Chamberlain, which we know impacted the actual rules, but we got guys like again Spencer Haywood, who allowed for underclassmen to be able to become professional athletes. You had guys like Oscar Robinson fighting for players to be able to be free agents. You had guys like Magic Johnson and Larry Bird bringing a marketing straight hype to the NBA that was never there before, that they needed, that was completely important. Not forgetting what Dr. J did for holding up the ABA for so long to the point to where they had no choice but to merge with the NBA, which was their original plan. And he was the main catalyst to that, bringing all basketball fans into one place to watch and change the way basketball is played on top of that, because now you got the freestyle play of what they're playing in ABA. So again, there are plenty of players we can go to that change the game of basketball for popularity purposes. Michael Jordan does not get any more credit than just being a part of the 80s and the 90s, which was a part of the mass media cable television era. That's all that really is. And again, that don't make you the GOAT. That just make you the most popular player. And if you guys don't believe marketing and branding don't work, companies do not spend billions of dollars, if not trillions of dollars a year on marketing to us and promoting to us if it does not influence our behavior. And either consuming something, purchasing something, or going to join something or be a part of something or believing something. So yes, Michael Jordan has a lot of popularity. Nike paid enough money for that. So congratulations to Nike, Phil Knight, and all of the Jordan sneaker lovers, because that's the only reason why Jordan's so popular is his sneakers. People knew more about Jay's than they knew about Jordan's game. So at the end of the day, still not enough. GOAT James Kingdom.
I don't know, AJ. I don't know, Herm. I think he might have got you with that one, man. That was a lot of information right there. That would have got you. You'd have got knocked out of the box, man. Damn. Herm looking up something right now, man. Damn, Herm. I didn't even know he was gonna hit you.
That's actually not enough. I actually spent the better though, so that's really not enough though.
No, Herm.
That's really not enough, to be honest.
He cooks you, man. I ain't gonna lie, Herm. I would have given it to you.
I actually brought more facts though, Lamar. Look at the. Hey, I brought more facts, to be honest.
No, Herm. Everything you said was facts. All he did was basically tell everybody why what you said was irrelevant, and he gave some great examples as to why, man. He broke that shit down, man. Bro, he broke it down, man. Damn. I didn't even think he was going to hit you with the Oscar Robinson. He hit you with the Brendan Haywood. I forgot about that, man. Damn. He broke that shit.
Spencer Haywood.
Yeah. He said a lot of people done changed the game. He said Jordan don't get no more credit than they do, man. He broke It's over with, man.
Yeah, I don't know what the chat is saying. They all saying
on top of the fact that you had 6 Pick come on this channel. This is a guy who's battling all types of health conditions. He said the only reason why he's able to get free surgeries, health care to keep him healthy, alive right now is because of LeBron James. And Johnny didn't even touch on that. We got a whole NBA player that came on the panel talking about LeBron James made it so he could have free health insurance for the rest of his life because he's a former NBA player. He said that's because of LeBron, not because of nobody else, bro. It's a lot stacked up against you if you go outside of basketball. It's a lot stacked up against you.
Yeah, and I didn't discredit Jordan's popularity.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't take it away from him. I didn't say Jordan didn't do what you said he did. I just basically stated, with all that being said, this is why his career is not enough. Because this is what we have to go through, him being the most popular person.
I think we just had a pause
person.
moment in the chat, y'all. We just had a pause.
I'm about to say, yeah.
Who said something weird in the chat? Who said something weird in the chat?
Burger said Herm touched me. Oh, my God, bro.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
He did. Herm said stuff that Zesty's. Herm knows how to touch the Zesty's feelings. He knows they don't care about stats. They can't count. So he told them something that Jordan made them feel special, man.
Can we get And1 Productions? I don't know why you would ever have anything bad to say about us, And1 Productions, man. I know you come and watch a lot, man. Just we got a spot for you on the channel.
He's 15 years old, Lamar. That kid's 15. He has school tomorrow.
He's 15.
I don't know.
Hey, Johnny. When people gonna actually follow our motto though of having healthy debates though? When niggas gonna start having healthy debates? When
they accept their manhood like you have, Herm. You accept your manhood, Herm. You don't care if you take an L or not, you sit there and do what you got to do, and you keep it moving. It doesn't hurt you. Like you don't get mad. That like Lamont said, there's some dudes out here who really think losing a debate is like the end of the world.
Yeah, they do.
They
didn't
don't
block
they
me.
don't-
Every time I ask them to debate Johnny, they block me. It's crazy.
Damn, man. They ducking your ass. They ducking your ass, ain't other. Hell no, man.
They ducking me,
You're
huh?
asking a lot of
They
them,
been
Lamont. You
ducking
gotta
me.
be
Hell
You're asking them to
no,
step into a
man.
pit of fire.
Hold on.
Pretty
Look,
much.
I'll send. Look, since I know this is a violation of the zesty 10 Commandments that Jay Johnny has, but I'm gonna shoot. I need to shoot some of them some DMs right now and try to get them to pull up. Who should I hit up?
He said they're not gonna pull up Lamont.
I know they're not. I know they're not gonna pull up, but they remember their instruction was to have this debate. We have to DM them. We have. So, but I'll take the hit, right? Remember, I'm the scammer. I'm the criminal. So I'll do it, man. Look, fuck it. I'll do the DM. So who do I hit up? I just don't know who they are, man. And half the accounts I can't find. Who do I hit up?
Hey man, I gave a strong example.
He was up.
Jordan
He was up there when they
fans,
were talking to you.
of how to debate, man. I gave an example, Jordan fans. We gotta talk like that, man. We can't sit up there and try to go glock for glock with these damn stats and accolade. Now, I can touch on some accolade aspects, but you can't get on when it comes to longevity. You gotta stay away from
Hold on,
that
y'all.
Jordan
Look, to
fans.
be fair to Jake, and look, to be fair, Jake has kind of walked it back a little bit, and he's taking a much higher road. And I don't know if he told you guys. Again, I'm not going to disclose what he said, but he's taking a higher road, man. He knows that he was a little bit out of body for what he did. So again, I got nothing bad to say about Jake. What he did was extra zesty, right? It definitely was zesty behavior, but I give Jake. Jake asked Go James Kingdom to DM him, but he also went out of his way to DM me to clear some things up that he might have got some misinformation on. Because Zesty Jeffries are really good about sending out misinformation, and I think they sent him on a strew. They sent him on a path where he thought he was doing the right thing, and So salute to Jake, man. Jake did reach out, and he did walk some of that back. So I got nothing bad to say about Jake. I want to say that, y'all.
They really influenced Jake.
Let y'all know there is no beef there. Salute to Jake because he did step up and do that. So whatever y'all say or whatever y'all might have saw, he did walk that back. So.
Oh man, listen, man. What pot I gotta stir up? What candle I gotta light to get this beef going again here, ladies and gentlemen?
Man, hold on. Man. I gotta call out these niggas. Hey man,
Yo, Michael.
if y'all are really Jordan and Kobe fans, do not duck this little motherfucker, Johnny, man. Don't duck the smoke. Go after his ass. Cook his ass, man. Y'all stop ducking the goddamn smoke and cook his ass.
They can't, Lamont. They got a script. They all got a script.
I'm waiting on my
motherfucker
milkshake.
for, man.
Okay, hold on.
Don't be scared of that motherfucker debating.
Hold on, I'm a message Vision. What should I say?
Vision's not gonna come on, man.
I know he's not gonna come. I know he's not gonna come. But if I don't send the official invite, they always gonna have an out. Now I can say I sent. I know
easy work.
Yeah. What am I gonna say?
Easy work. Trust me. Y'all know what to do to make me crash out for sure. But the crash out will never go off y'all.
Who do you think is gonna be the first one to send me a message saying that they at work or they doing some type of miraculous deed?
They're not gonna respond, man. They're gonna make a video saying how that y'all be begging them to come over there. That's what they're gonna do, man. That's exactly what they're gonna do, man. I keep telling y'all, I've been dealing with these dudes for years, man. These dudes are not grown men, man. We can have these conversations. They have a problem with what I say because they get cooked because they want to try to make it seem like what I say doesn't make sense, but it does because when they let me talk, it makes sense. Like Lamont says, I speak very concise. Like it's not like I'm out here just
smoke up here, man. I think we got Dreamers. The Dreamers guy up here. I think you got some smoke now, nigga. I think your ass got some smoke now. I think you got some smoke now.
It's the best player. The Dream does say the best player to win the most championships.
He gonna cook your ass. I got faith in Dream. Hey, cook his ass.
Dream is not gonna.
Wait, who's saying that? Who's?
No, you.
That's Herm out here trying to make y'all feel froggy. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Herm, why are you talking like that, bro?
Herm, he said, why you?
Herm, he said, I told you, Herm, they don't follow you. Herm, they following you.
said, "Why you
You
talking
trying to
like
lead them?
that?"
You leading them
He
to the
said, Herb, don't put him out there.
man.
He said, Herb, don't put me on the street out on the street like that, man.
I heard your Jordan argument. That was weak. You know, I would have did better than that.
That was weak. That was weak.
Yeah,
I respect it
let's
though.
go there. Yeah, you gotta earn your Jordan spot, Herm. They don't even you at the
Man,
bottom of the totem
that
pole. They don't
motherfucker
know
can't
you
even
around here.
describe Jordan's strengths and weaknesses in this game. He can't
Hold on,
even
who's
describe
Mark?
it.
Hold on.
I think
Is it Mark? Is Mark Tittle's account name Mark Tittle?
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
Mark
hell
Tittle.
of a
Wild
name,
name.
man. That's a zesty name, bro.
That's his real name. Stop making fun of me. That's his real name, man.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, hold on. Dream said it's like that's a wild name, bro. That's a
That's
wild,
the man's real name,
bro. When
man.
he was
Man,
growing
my
up,
shit
and
off
he
my
look,
dome.
and he looks old
And
enough. He
I'm
grew
at
up.
work. And
He
I'm
grew
at
up.
work
He grew up
talking
through
off
the
the
'90s,
dome
bro. I
right
know he
there,
was
nigga.
getting all types of jokes, man. They was having roast
Yeah,
sessions
but
about
yeah,
him,
that's
bro.
good. That's good.
No, I think he's like close to Mez's age. I think they
Bro, they
late
was
20s,
roasting
early
him, bro.
30s.
They bro, with a name
And I
like
don't,
that, bro.
and I rarely get compliments for King Shaz. He complimented me on that shit. So shut your capping ass up, nigga.
You gotta earn your
When the
stripes
fuck did
on
I
TikTok,
compliment
Herm.
you?
This ain't
When the
YouTube,
fuck did
man.
I
This ain't
compliment
YouTube.
you?
You gotta earn your
When the fuck
stripes,
did I
man.
compliment you, huh?
These
On
dudes
the
ain't finna let you come up here claiming you the top
Now,
dog.
I mean, you don't compliment me often though, nigga. You know that. Shit.
Hey, but I don't compliment you, bro. But when we debate, my nigga, we box like we boxing.
Hold on, is Ralph Alexander? Who's Ralph Alexander?
You don't know who Ralph is. Ralph's not gonna come to. He already knows too.
Hey,
Ralph's not
hey,
gonna
I
come.
know,
Ralph
perfect guy you
bowed
can
out and they go
DM.
debate too, man.
I'm sending out mass invites right now. I'm reaching out to
He said he's
one.
sending out a mass alert. We want to hear this.
Hey, you know what I should do? Hold on. You know what I
It's
should
for
do?
Herm. It's for Herm. You should tell him that there's a Jordan fan that's been upset with them. That's
I
what you
should
should tell
create.
them. There's a Jordan fan that's upset with them and a Kobe fan that's upset with them, saying how they all embarrassing. He wants to address them.
Yeah, they hurt my feelings though.
I don't know who they are though. I can't find none of their accounts.
I don't be able to hop on every TikTok live.
I can't find them, man. Oh, Big Shot.
You said you were gonna create.
Y'all be hurting my feelings. Y'all be hurting my feelings getting cooked by a Johnny.
Nah, remember Big Shot bowed out too.
Y'all be
Big
hurting
Shot
bowed out too. Yeah, remember he's bowed out too.
Yeah, Big Shot. Hold on, you lost one because Big Shot Bo came up here and tapped out, man. He tapped out of the Jordan.
He tapped out, man. Him and Big Assassin tapped out. They too old for this.
You said you were gonna create.
Hey, let up the McDonald nigga. Let up the McDonald nigga. He said he want to come up.
He talking about the Happy Meal.
Hamburger, come up here. Hey, now. Jordan, hold on.
Come up here, Hamburger.
The Michael Jordan, the Michael Jordan arbiter's calling for your presence up on the panel, man. You got to, or you got to get blocked. If you don't come up, Hamburger, I got to block you, man, because Herm is one of the OGs. I've been rocking with Herm since 2020, man. If he's the arbiter of Michael Jordan fans, you got to come up here, man. You got to come on up, Burger. What's his name?
Yeah, Burger. Burger.
His name Burger Happy Meal. That's what I don't do with the
Burger
beef. Burger
French
Happy
fries.
Meal. Burger Happy Meal, man. He's a Happy Meal.
French fries.
He's a Happy Meal without the toy, Lamar. Remember being a kid getting a Happy Meal without the toy?
Hey, you get a free debate. You get a free debate with a Johnny right now, nigga. And I want you to cook his ass.
Herm, how you get a free debate with me, Herm? No, they get a free debate versus you to see if you're worthy of their leadership. What do you mean? To see if you're worthy of their leadership, their followers.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all the people that's watching. Y'all got to tell me if any of them is in the zesty category. Some of them.
Yeah.
They're all zesty, Lamar. All of them.
Hold on. K-Sean, what about K-Sean?
No, definitely zesty. Definitely zesty.
Okay, I sent him the invite. I sent him the invite. Hamburger, I sent him the invite. 3-point guy. What about him?
Hey, y'all got a trans. Y'all got a trans.
Obviously zesty. 3-point guy.
He say he don't speak English. He don't speak English.
Who?
Don't speak English. Trolling.
Who said that?
He said no English. He said no English, bro.
Yeah, we'll translate it. I got ChatGPT. We'll translate it. Come on up. Yep, we got I promise you, we'll get it translated. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Now English is a barrier, but you still hear me. Now English is a barrier. Now English is a barrier.
I think he capping though, bro.
That don't make no sense at all.
He typing great English in the chat, man. When it's time to come up,
all of a sudden, your English is a problem.
Hey, 3-point guy, 3-point guy, 3-point guy, come on up.
Getting paychecks, going and signing up for bank accounts.
And get 3-point
getting licenses and identifications, but now English is a barrier.
Hey, 3-point guy.
Oh man!
Hey Lamar, like I said, man, midnight. I'm going to bed, man. I got to go to bed.
Hey, I'm gonna be shutting it down too, man. I know it's close. Well, it's almost midnight.
Yeah, but before we do end it, remind them that again, Lamar is for the next 3 days is going to be all the last few lives that we did that were not available for y'all to see. Now they're going to be on YouTube. So y'all make sure to go to FYF Sports Debate channel. There was one played tonight. The one that we played tonight was about Scottie Pippen and how they try to rewrite history and how great Scottie was, and
That was a
how they
good one.
don't.
though. I was watching it. I see why you got stuck in it. That was a good one.
Yeah, nah. Again, I keep telling you, Lamar, you lucky. You was 4 episodes late, boy. I was gonna put a fine on you.
I'm
Gonna
about
have
to.
to find you.
I said I'm just gonna give you access to all of them. So in case I'm slow to it, you can get it up.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's what I got the real Chat GPT now. Chat GPT gonna make my little covers. It's a wrap. Or you could just make the cover
Yeah.
for me and I just put it up, whatever. But still, like I said, man, these lives are made to actually talk hoops. And as y'all can see, we were talking hoops. We were breaking film down, showing y'all what we say is in the film. It's in the stats. And that's why they don't like me, because what we say exists in all of this, and they can't. Only thing that exists for them is in certain conversation that they supposedly had.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they can't. Again, they have yet to prove to me any NBA players say that they wanted to be the best player while winning championships. I just heard Udonis Haslam use his championship versus Bam Adebayo, because Bam Adebayo surpassed him in rebounds all time in Miami.
You know what?
He
You know
was like,
what's
I
gonna
can vote.
happen? They all gonna message me as soon as the live's over, man. I already know.
Of course, that's exactly what they're gonna do. But we don't worry, Lamar. Remember, we got the new live set up, because remember, we just found out for sure they've been talking about you, right? Because Ochi played it. All right, we finna do what we talked about. We finna have some fun. The next live is gonna be special. We finna have a fun live with y'all.
All right.
We gonna have a special live for y'all.
Oh yeah, man.
We're gonna address all these rumors and all these stuff that y'all people. That's another thing too, Lamar. This is what they want. They want us to address rumors and what's been said about us instead of us talking basketball. But as you guys clearly see, we talk basketball anyways. We address whatever they said, and we still talk basketball.
It's weird to me, but they want the days like when I was little. Whenever I saw Days of Our Lives come on that TV screen, bro, I was mad as hell, bro. The soap operas was the most boring thing. I don't do the soap operas, man. These dudes be loving the soap operas.
I said I was mad. He was like, "Damn,
bro,
I gotta sit here for 3 hours."
Hold on, didn't you get mad when the cartoon would end, and the next thing you know, that slow, sorry, lethargic Days of Our Lives, man? Come on, man. Bro, no,
I ain't gonna lie though, because I love my grandma. All My Children was really my show, man. I remember what's the girl's name? Kelly Regis. I remember when she was on there. I used to think Kelly Regis was the finest thing in the world. I was like 6 years old. I had no idea what it was, but I used to think Kelly Regis was fine when she was on All My Children. But yeah, I used to watch that with my grandma Kelly, no, what's her name? Kelly from.
Hold on,
not Regis. What's her name? Kelly from the. What's the name of that show, man?
I don't know.
Damn, the show with the white girl and the white man. Damn, that's every show.
We got to get everybody. What's the show that y'all watch? I want everybody's show. What are y'all a show that y'all watch? And we still got to get a Michael freestyle before we go. What's the show that y'all watch that nobody would think that you watch? Because we got Johnny All My Lives. What's it called? Days of My Lives, or which one?
All My Children. All My Children. Yeah, that's a soap opera.
King Shai Solomon. What show do you watch that you ain't told nobody, man? That you
never told anybody that I secretly watch.
That nobody would think you watch, man.
SpongeBob.
I'm trying to think, man.
He watches SpongeBob.
Probably Empire. Probably Empire.
That's a normal show, man. That's a normal show.
Empire.
That's a
good show.
That's a normal show. I said a show that we would think you don't watch. That we want.
Yeah, you told me if you watch Empire, I would think you watch Empire.
Yeah, I would think you watch Empire.
Somebody said The Burbs. What about you, Michael? Let's see what Michael. What you be watching?
I want to hear
what probably. I probably don't know. I watched. Riverdale.
What's that?
Riverdale. What is that? Oh my god.
Oh, I remember that. That's the show with the girl Maya and Jacob.
So you watch it, King Shai Solomon. So you watch Riverdale too.
I've never heard of Riverdale.
I remember that show, bro. That was some of the weirdest shit I've ever seen, man.
I don't remember.
Hold on, Herm. What show you got, Herm? I heard Herm got a probably crazy one. Herm got one for us.
Herm a pimp, man. Pimp don't got time to watch shows, man.
That is true.
Herm's a pimp, man.
Hold on. Dream. I know Dream got a good one. Dream might not have a good one though.
Dream does.
I watched Game of Thrones.
That's normal.
Everyone watched that shit.
Popular. That's super popular.
Friday Night Lights.
That's normal.
I still watch Friday Night Lights.
We're talking about a show that I'm talking about a show that nobody would think that you watch.
One Tree Hill. I used to watch One Tree Hill.
Oh, you know ball, bro. You know ball, bro.
That's kind of normal though.
That's not normal.
No, that's not normal, bro.
That was like a drama, like that was like some like reality. I don't even know what that shit was, but there was basketball in it though.
Lucas is my favorite character.
Yeah, right. Nate and Lucas played basketball.
JJ, what's yours? JJ?
I was gonna say Supernatural.
Okay,
that's a good.
I didn't think you watched that.
That's a good one though. That's a good one though.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hey Johnny, what's another one for you, hey Johnny? Outside of All My Children.
X-Files.
Oh, X-Files.
Hey, X-Files was a good show. That's a good ass show.
I used to watch X-Files. I still watch X-Files to this day. One of my
bro,
favorite
I
shows.
still they on YouTube. Some channel has all the seasons on there. I will just while I'm working on the garage, I would just be watching it sometimes.
The same thing. You're right. And
Motor and them, but it got weird towards the end, man. They started doing a whole bunch of weird stuff with Motor, but that was a good ass show. My show.
What about you, Ochi?
Oh yeah, Ochi.
Go ahead.
Now let's hear Ochi's. Since they want to know about us personally, we give them some personal information, man.
And y'all said SpongeBob. Like, I think that's too obvious because I was 29.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna throw in I don't watch shows right now, but shows I really fuck with are like literally Powerpuff Girls.
People be like that show hard.
That was actually a good show. That was a good show though. That was a good show.
Yeah, people be like that's a good show.
That was good.
At least Ochi can slam dunk.
I don't know. I don't watch it right now. I'll be honest.
You said Powerpuff. You said Powerpuff Girls like that. Like we just supposed to just walk right past it.
Yeah, walk past Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls. What do you think gonna do? Watch Nickelodeon again? It's either that or some other bullshit.
Somebody said Golden Girls. Yeah, I mean
there were far worse options. Trust me,
bro. I hate it, bro. I remember Andy Griffith because we was poor. We didn't have cable, but them Andy Griffith reruns would come on at the wrong time and fuck the whole.
Oh my god,
up, man. I hate it.
Yeah.
Man.
It has to have some. They used to have some bad reruns on TV too. I remember I used to.
What's that MASH? When that MASH came on that rerun, bro, I'd be so mad, bro. That's like the only.
I remember MASH. I remember I was stuck with no TV and I had to watch what's it called, Xena. And I was like, man, this is the only thing on TV. I gotta watch Xena. This is the only thing on TV.
Xena the Warrior Princess.
Xena the Warrior. That was the only thing.
Bro,
on TV,
but the funny thing is, when I was little, bro, I liked the Xena reruns though, man. I liked
Xena. I got into it too. I started learning the character names and stuff, and the plot line and storylines and stuff.
Oh my
just because I used to get off of work like around 4 or 5 in the morning. And at 4 or 5 in the morning back then, nothing used to be on TV but like the news or infomercials.
Yeah.
But they would have 1 or 2 channels that would show stuff, and one channel would show like old stuff with black and white, or it was Xena. So it was Xena. That was it.
It was Xena, Hercules, or Seeker. One of them.
The Xena and Hercules shows were kind of together. There
was a point in time I got to the Hercules one too as well. The Hercules show. Yeah.
Hold on. New World. What's yours?
Yeah.
Oh, what was we in?
Oh, we talking about a show that nobody would know you would watch. But this show you like I was saying, like X-Files. When I was a kid, I was watching All My Children. It's a soap opera with my grandma, stuff like that. Like shows nobody would know that you would watch.
Nobody still ain't came up yet.
Show nobody would know I watch. Probably
nobody still ain't came up for the smoke.
No.
Probably,
why they ducking your little ass? I still don't.
I used to watch that all the time.
Hold on, what'd you say, New World?
It's not that. Set for the Sun is not too off though.
That's not off, bro. That's not off code. That's not.
You
I watched
so?
Mine was Seinfeld. Seinfeld. Is that normal?
Seinfeld's off code. My brother used to watch Friends.
Like
that's off code.
I still watch some reruns of this.
Bro, Seinfeld might be the funniest show I've ever seen.
Falls.
Yeah.
It's called what?
Yeah,
that's like watching like Little House on the Prairie. Like watching Little House on the Prairie. Like that's like off code. Like what do you?
Okay,
so let me think. Let me think. Hold on, I got one for you. Hold on. Hey Johnny, you and her might be the only ones that remember this. I found this show on. It actually used to be a show from I think maybe the late '80s. It was short lived. I found it on YouTube, and I found all the seasons, and it was cringy and corny, but I actually liked it. It was Superboy, not Superman. It was Superboy.
It was a cartoon.
No, it was a real picture show of Superman, but him in high school. And when he flew, he didn't fly like Superman. He flew like this for some reason. It was weird. But he was
my God, I don't
Superboy.
remember that one. Superboy.
Okay, I got a
remember
better
that
one for you since Sanford and Sons is not too off kilter.
Yeah.
So one I used to watch is Columbo. It's basically about this guy.
No, we know what Columbo is, man.
We know Columbo.
Yeah, I mean, you and Johnny are old enough, but these little niggas probably don't know Columbo.
It's a detective show. It's a detective.
Bro,
He's a
hold on.
detective.
We know these shows because if you didn't have cable, you were stuck watching these shows.
Mm-hmm.
These are the
Pretty
shit
much,
like MASH, Columbo. Yes.
Honeymooners. They used to show Honeymooners all the time. That was in the 80s.
I used to watch
Benny Hill. And Benny Hill came
McLeod.
on later. If you ever saw a chance to watch the Benny Hill show, you were old enough. Maybe
Michael,
Herman
you remember?
Benny
Oh,
Hill.
you talking about?
Michael, you remember Dawson's
you
Creek?
ever
Dawson's Creek.
Nah.
Dawson's Creek?
Yeah.
I don't remember that one. But y'all remember watching Benson? It's the one where the black man working in the White House.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, Benson. Yeah, Benson.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, I mean, again,
that's also off kilter.
back then, again, like we told y'all back then, there wasn't that many channels as well. So if you didn't, that was the whole point of having cable, because cable gave you a multitude of channels.
Mm-hmm.
Those were not available on just having regular TV, which was,
Lonnie
Yeah, I
Love
don't
said
know.
one that's a goat. Bro, I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah.
If you ever sit down and watch some of them old Twilight Zone shows, them shows will trip you out, man.
Yeah, Twilight
They
Zone
be-
was good too.
Bro, whoever wrote those, like, for whatever it lacks in like quality and production, bro, the storyline is immaculate, bro. Whoever was writing them Twilight Zone shows was, I'm talking about, boy.
Twilight
I'm talking
Show was
about
good. I used to get on that too.
Twilight Zone,
Yeah.
bro. Oh, somebody said Family Ties, man. I used to hate that show.
Yeah.
Family Ties, man. Samurai Jack, man. That was another.
Oh, you know what I was gonna say about Columbo? Columbo is what Zesty Jeffries want to be. They want to be able to walk you into some kind of trap by asking you a bunch of questions that you think you're gonna just snitch yourself into some stupidness. That's what they think they do. That's what they think they are. They think they that intelligent.
Hey, that is Columbo. That really is Columbo. He trying to set
That's what
your
he used
ass
to
up.
do. Columbo,
Always following you around. Always trying to bug you.
He always pop up out of nowhere. Columbo would just pop up out of.
Yeah, and remember he used to
pop
be
up out of
real. He used to be
nowhere.
real clumsy. He used to be real clumsy, real Aki looking, right? So that you didn't take him seriously, right? Because normally a detective is usually, you know what I'm saying, in a nice suit. You know what I'm
It
saying?
looks sharp.
Guy got a presence to himself, but his presence was very goofy, very clownish. And he would just ask these silly questions like, and he would say it funny too, like, yeah. So you said that you walked through the door and you opened it with your left hand, right? Okay,
He
so
said,
you
I'm
did
just
that.
scratching my head here because
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
trying to
just
figure it out.
exactly. He would
I
do that.
used to
I'm
watch
just trying to-
Catfish.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's
Columbo.
bro. Hey Johnny,
Catfish is
why?
hilarious.
Hey Johnny, how come you
Uh-huh.
haven't made a graphic like that, bro? That shit would be funny. as hell.
Because this stuff don't be coming to me until we have these conversations. Now you say that, I'm gonna start. But that's
Look,
exactly
yeah,
what they
look.
be doing.
This is exactly what they be doing. This is exactly what they be doing.
That's him. That's Columbo. That's Columbo. That's
I used to,
Always wearing that same trench
that
coat,
reminds me of
driving that
Mr.
same
Bean.
raggedy ass dusty car.
Oh, this is bro.
But he be solving the crime though. He definitely solve them. He be solving the shit.
Here's my
Bro,
problem
this is-
with what Zesty Jeffries done.
This is exactly what they be doing, bro. They be asking
That
questions.
reminds me of Mr. Bean.
Why these
That's
niggas ducking A Johnny though? That's what breaking my heart. Why y'all ducking this little nigga for, man? Come on, man.
Because they know I'm gonna clip
That's
his
for
heart.
the smoke, man. God damn, y'all about to make me crash out because y'all.
You know what I heard?
What's going on?
Because you know
Y'all
what
supposed
happened?
to be Jordan fans. Y'all
Because
supposed to be competitors.
you know what happened, Herm? Because you know what
Y'all
happened, Herm?
supposed to be competitors, man.
You know what happened, Herm?
Damn.
You see, the same way. Remember, I used to call you Pee Wee Herman. That lasted for a little bit, but that goes away because you came back, you stayed yourself. Everything was fun. That was just a little joke, a little fun. They can't handle that, so they ended up getting cooked once, and then it becomes their moniker forever because they never come back. They never come back to just be themselves. Because they can't accept the fact that, okay, this dude could talk basketball. They want to make me look bad. You're not trying to make me look bad, so we could always debate. We can just find different topics to debate on, and we could be cool, but they can't do that. They can't. They
It's
get mad.
crazy to me, man.
They don't
That
be.
is how. But here's my
Put
thing.
on Jeffrey fans
No,
You
no,
next
no,
gotta
no.
go.
door,
You
let
But
gotta
them
start
know.
going live on TikTok, Herm. That's what you have to. You gotta start going live
yeah.
on TikTok. Let me give you some pointers because you're a content creator. Your TikTok lives will still be available for you to download and put them as your YouTube content.
Yeah.
And you're gonna drag more people to come to your TikTok lives because that's how TikTok works. Then you are gonna get people to come to your YouTube lives, right? So you can do a lot of lives here, just like you do on your YouTube channel, but just download them from here and then load them up to your YouTube channel. So you still not gonna be losing content, and it's all gonna be recorded and available for people to see. You just can't tell the Zesties this though, because once they find out you recording your shit too, they're gonna be like, "Well, hold on, wait a minute, wait a minute." To them, that's like that's why you know they're criminals. They're like, why everybody recording stuff? What's going on?
But
Like, you
but
recording
but but
everything?
I,
What's going
but
on?
but I
Yeah,
guess here's my
they
thing
don't
though.
like cameras, man. They don't like cameras,
No, no,
man.
but
Yeah.
no, but here's my thing though. You can't say you a Jordan guy and you
Hmm.
ducking the smoke. Cause one thing that if anybody gonna say something positive about Michael Jordan, it is how he competed. And the fact that y'all niggas don't want to compete against A. Johnny because y'all feel like whether you feel like some shit egregious or whatever the hell y'all, or y'all just scared to get cooked in front of there. I don't know what the hell it is.
Oh,
But
look at him!
y'all,
Look at him in the
y'all,
comments! Look at him
y'all,
in the comments!
y'all are letting the Jordan fan base down. Y'all are a disgrace to the Jordan fan base. And y'all not welcome in the Jordan fan club no more, man.
Oh,
I
they
agree with
not
that.
they not
I gotta
disgracing
kick
Jordan.
y'all bums out, man.
You
Herm,
ain't
they not
Michael.
Oh,
disgracing
thank
Hold on,
Jordan.
God.
hold on, hold
At
on,
the
hold
end of
on,
the
hold on,
day,
hold on,
they
hold on,
duck
hold
the
on.
smoke.
Herm, I need you to. I mean, I know you don't have a big list yet, but what Jordan fans have you excommunicated from talk about Jordan? Or what Jordan fans are you calling out
Shit,
right
I'm
now?
not. I'm not gonna lie. Like I be forgetting their names because I do be listening to the TikTok lives. But all them different bombs y'all been going through lately, they can't say they Jordan fans, man. 'Cause they can't
so
say it, so
so so
they
so gay
automatically
Jake. So
excommunicate.
gay Jake is the recent one. Play
Yeah,
dumb is
Oh
another
God,
one.
Yeah.
yeah,
Jake the fake,
man.
Well, no, now it's so gay Jake. Who
so
else?
gay.
Who else has been on your platform? Oh, Blind Visions, another one
No
scared. No,
balls.
no ball talks.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know Young Miami, right? You already know who he is. You
He
got
don't
Young
like you
Miami.
for some reason. He don't like you,
Yeah.
man.
He, of course, not like me, man. He got embarrassed,
But
man.
see, but here's
Lamar,
the unique thing about me
Lamar,
because
you know
I
how
keep.
many conversations he had with his wife, and she probably brought up Go James Kingdom.
But
How
look
many
though,
fights they had about us? Probably
Hey,
be like,
but look though, hey
yeah.
John. But look though, hey John. See, them niggas gonna switch up on me because I'm calling their ass out, so they gonna be mad at me. They gonna hate me more. So not only I'm gonna have beef with LeBron fans, I'm gonna even have beef with the Jordan fans and
Oh, you know we
Kobe
got your back.
fans and
We got
shit.
you. We got your back, though. We know we got your
Man,
back over here.
I'm gonna catch smoke from all you
Lakers
bums
win.
because
You
your
know we.
bums don't keep the same energy. At the end of the day, when you wrong, you wrong. When you full of shit, you full of shit. I don't care what fan of a player you are. At the end of the day, man, y'all niggas gotta come better than 6-0. It's
Herm,
ways to describe Mike other than 6 and
it's not
0,
six
man.
and no. I'm gonna tell you what it is on TikTok. On TikTok, it's being the best player while winning championships. That is what it is. It's not 6-0. That's the way to say it, 6-0. But it's basically saying about being the best player while winning the most championships. But talking about TV shows, and we should get up out of here, Lamont. If we were Games of Thrones, Herm would be Littlefinger. Littlefinger was allowed to roam
This
around
nigga.
and be himself and go
Who
from
was
kingdom to
Littlefinger?
kingdom, stirring up
Who's
shit.
Littlefinger again? I'm trying to figure out who was
The
Littlefinger.
dude
The
that played
midget?
no, the one that played the one that played like what was he? He was like the treasury.
Oh,
And he had
he
the brothel
always
and he
was
had the
switching
brothel.
sides. Yeah, he was always
Yeah,
switching
so that's
sides.
her.
That
That's
was
her. That's
slick. That
her.
nigga was
He could
slick.
camouflage with the. That's her. Her can slide into any kingdom and stir up shit, be a holding status. Talking about
This nigga Herm.
yeah
He always
he
had a
has no
role.
problem.
He always had a
Yeah,
high
yeah,
role
yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
remember
her. Littlefinger,
But
man.
but
Her.
but I'm gonna tell you the fan base that hate me the most though, man. It's them goddamn Kawhi fans hate me the most. They hate me the
Oh no,
most.
I didn't
I
see
can't
what you did to
stand
them. You didn't broken friendships in real life, man, because of that, man.
Okay, who? Who did that to?
Herm really
Oh,
Herm has created like internal like real beefs like that, bro. Yeah, because now
yeah,
bro,
her.
I was listening to Ticket one
Go
day.
fracture it.
Kawhi Leonard, there's Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard got ticket, bro. I turned because I thought Ticket, like, as soon as I tuned in to Ticket Show, he was like, and make sure you tell Mr. Moss he a bitch. And I was just like, damn, what happened? Like, what the hell did Kawhi let her do? And it's all about the Clippers, man. There's some Clippers shit going on, man. I don't know what's going on with Kawhi Leonard.
I
Be
would hate
just
the
ruining
Clippers,
everything.
The Clippers
Yeah,
suck.
man.
I would hate the
Strip, man.
Man,
Strip
Kawhi's
is
had
strip.
one of the strangest careers, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kawhi.
Yeah. Shout out.
But at the at the end of the day, man, these are the things that we know. And again, Lamont likes talking hoops, and now he's on TikTok. Y'all saw what he was doing on YouTube, and now he just brought it here, man. That's why they're upset. They're not used to it. They're not used to being held accountable for what they say. They switch up their tone and their language on a day-to-day basis. One day is this, the next day is that, next week it's another thing. And they're the ones they can't handle the Colombo, Lamont. They're the ones who can't handle if you put them in the Colombo Q&A. They'll just drop again because they'll say nothing concrete. They'll have nothing to stand on. Again, they're cowards, man. That's why I call them cowards. Even for a bunch of people that say they want us to tell us our personal feelings and takes, they don't have one of themselves. It's always some subjective thing that has no. It's not subjective. It's vague. It's gravity. It's impact on winning. It's shifting the defense. It's never. It's what's called gravity. It's advantage creation. It's never nothing. It's never nothing we can actually talk about when it comes to basketball. Nothing at all. First option. No, I don't mean first option. I mean best player. No, I don't mean best player. I mean greater player. Nothing with any true definition or any form of measurement of any kind. In any way.
He is not lying, bro. He is not.
Oh my God.
These are all things that we have recorded.
Yeah.
We have everything that we're saying is things that we can let you hear. We record them.
Yeah, remember, So Gay Jake was asking me where do you value MVPs, right? He was who has more MVPs. The reason he asked for MVPs first is you must think MVPs is very valuable, right? So he asked for that first. But we had worst takes, aka best takes, tell us MVP is not more valuable than the Finals MVP. We had Big Assassin come here and literally tell us MVP is a team accomplishment. A team accomplishment, right? We have people sit here and cry and complain and tell us, like Lamont said, in 1993, the MVP don't mean you the best player. In 2005, 2006, the MVP don't mean you the best player. Right? All of this, again, we hear them all disrespect Rudy Gobert, a 4-time defensive player.
I'm a disrespect him. I'm a disrespect him. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a disrespect him.
Although we're supposed to value the defensive player of the year award, it's supposed to have some value.
Rudy Gobert ain't shit. I'm a disrespect him.
So, of course, I value the Bill Russell Trophy.
Rudy Gobert is better than your favorite defender.
I do value the
No, he ain't. No, he ain't.
Yes,
That
he is.
motherfucker got benched in the Olympics. How
He's
much
way
they were
better than
picking on
Alonzo
his
Mourning,
ass.
way better than
In
Alonzo
2024, y'all can't deny it. Y'all can't deny it. Hey, y'all can't deny it. In 2024, the Mavericks was looking for that nigga every possession. So y'all can't even deny that. And the strippers,
they weren't looking for him.
in 2021.
But hey, Johnny, remember? I mean, not Johnny, but Herm. I did a remember when I did my video on that when I broke the film down? It was one of the first film study videos I did, and Dallas wasn't hunting Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert was having to step up to defend because Jordan Clarkson, Mike Conley, what was his name? Bogdanovich.
He wasn't in Utah. Hold
on, no, he's talking about. Aren't you talking about the Dallas series?
Minnesota.
No, I'm talking about Dallas.
No, they played Dallas when he was with Utah because Maxi Cleveland was talking about
No, but he's talking about when he was in Minnesota in 2020.
Okay, so Minnesota. Yeah, but what we were talking about earlier though is when the difference between Rudy Gobert when he gets targeted and Anthony Davis when he gets targeted is that Rudy Gobert will at least step up to take the challenge. Anthony Davis will step back and stay in drop coverage. That's the difference. Like, you're not going to – most guards won't even win these battles on the perimeter. I don't expect Rudy to win that battle. But Rudy will at least step up because last year when he stepped up, what did we see him do? He got the stop on Luka in the clutch. Didn't he? Didn't he get the stop?
Yeah.
So do we give him credit for that?
No credit for that.
Do we give him credit for that? That was Luka's arguably one of the greatest offensive players in NBA history. He stopped Luka in the clutch on the perimeter, and we saw it in 4K, but we want to act like it didn't happen now? Come on, man.
No, of course not, because they don't want to remember those things, Lamont, because they'd rather just hate on Rudy Gobert. Because Anthony Davis
They
is not
remember
good.
everybody that cooked them, but they don't remember nobody that he getting the clutch stops against.
What I figured about the Zesties that hate on Rudy Gobert, they just hate on everyone now.
Man, listen, if you switch on to Rudy Gobert to take a 27-foot step back 3-point shot, then Rudy Gobert did his job, bro. You don't switch on to a center to shoot a shot like that. You could have got that shot on anybody else. You do that because
he protects the interior. I don't know what's so hard for niggas to understand that.
Slow as shit. Luka's slow as shit. That's why he's not gonna be able to get.
Hey, if that's what you want to do, then take that shot, bro. You see Luka don't even want to take them shots now because he don't even have the confidence in it. Because people tell him it's not a good shot because it ain't.
It's not, man.
It's not.
He's taking that shot because he's trying to average the most points in the NBA. That's why he's taking that shot.
He's being successful at that.
You really think he's chasing the scoring title?
He is.
Isn't he the scoring leader? Is he still the scoring leader?
He's gonna be 2-time scoring champion.
Yeah, he's still the scoring leader. He's still the scoring leader. But if you watch how he plays the game, it's predicated on him scoring the basketball. That's why when you hear niggas like LeBron saying that the reason why our team is losing is because we're not adjusting to how Luka's playing, there's a reason he's telling you that. Is because we're trying to fit this Lakers team that was built around Anthony Davis and LeBron James. We're trying to use that roster and somehow make them play to fit Luka's standard. And that shit's not going to work for us to ultimately be successful. Luka has to change how he plays for the team that he's on. You know, when he was at Dallas, he was able to thrive in that play style that he's playing at because he had a lot of defenders to cover up for his deficiencies. Unfortunately, our team is not as good defensively as Dallas was when he went to the finals. But we are better than that team offensively. We're way better than that Dallas team offensively. But we're just not as good as them defensively.
Lakers just run better plays.
He'll continuously be a ball hawk.
Yeah.
That's what Luka's always been.
We talked about that earlier.
He's a big ball hawk.
Man, he is. He's not like a complete black hole on offense because he can, like I said, he can pass the ball. Like even when he has like the double team on him, he can usually get the ball to the right man. You know what I'm saying? He has that skill. That's how great Luka is. But it's just like I would rather you get us into our offense before that happens.
Now look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Man, we got somebody for Herm too because he came right at the wrong time.
boy.
Dang it. We got your boy. He says they're losing because LeBron takes defensive possessions off. Now, your boy. I know Johnny has to go, but I would love for you to come up and explain to us how LeBron takes defensive possessions off, man, and from what you see with your eye test. And if you can recall any game where we can pull the film, I will take an extra 15 minutes to let you explain that to the people.
And I'll leave so that you can do it because it's really me they scared of.
Look, come on, your boy. We can watch. Look, yes, any game, little boy. You can pull up any game.
We put on that Suns game again.
Any game,
you had it pulled up already. Might as well.
Any game. He's telling you any game. He's telling you any game. He's like you could pull up any game. Is what he's saying.
Oh, okay. Well, no, you got. Well, come on, your boy. You got to come on up here, man. I want you to explain.
We were just watching the film on Philadelphia. I mean, on Phoenix. We didn't see LeBron not running back on defense any one of those possessions.
He don't know that though.
Like it was only the highlights, but again, you would think that if LeBron's not running back, it would be in the highlights.
Yeah, but when we see key plays where LeBron is in perfect rotation and there's other guys that are completely screwing up, every time we saw significant breakdowns, LeBron James was nowhere to be found other than being in the right place at the right time. That's just what we saw. I mean, I'm just being honest about what we saw there.
I mean, it's not like LeBron doesn't take plays off. Like, two things can be true, but him taking plays off is not the reason why they're losing.
You said, when do y'all be on? We always on. We go live every Saturday nights, but we go live
I'm at work
usually every other night. It's all right, Lamont. Like I said, man, it is what it is.
Always at work. Always at work.
Always good.
Yeah,
I gotta go,
teams,
man. I gotta wait for
King Jelly.
Yeah, we're gonna shut it down. Look, y'all, I might have some extra time tomorrow. So I'm probably gonna do hopefully we can get Johnny up here, but I know he's not usually doing stuff on Mondays. But if I got some extra time, I might do a quick live tomorrow. I saw you kind of come up, Jalen, but we about to shut this one down, man. Because I'm trying to kick out some extra lives this week to make up for the ones that we missed. And also, it's good content on YouTube, man. When I start rewatching them on YouTube, a lot of times it's even better than before. So.
I always say that it always is better when you watch this. Like again,
Y'all know what to do, man. Y'all make sure you share these lives. Y'all follow FYF Sports Debates. Go James Kingdom. Y'all follow all these gentlemen. King Solomon Shy. He goes live. Michael goes live. Y'all start following Herm now because Herm's about to start taking over on you Zesties about how y'all debate over here. Y'all definitely holler at Ochi. Ochi has Ochi clips on YouTube where he shows you everything. So these are the fellas that do their thing, man. Again, you know what up, New World and stuff like that as well. All the GJK members, shout out to y'all. And yeah, man, y'all come through, man. Again, the TikTok takeover, man. Go James Kingdom FYF. Peace and blessings.
All right, y'all. We
Sign
out,
it
man. We'll
off.
catch y'all on the next one, man.
Salute, man.